set, go like a Lambo on the road. Got my VV stash, all the gems they glow. VV crew, we never lose. Collectors at heart, we break the news. PE on Informmint, catch the vibe in the V-verse where we thrive. Snap it in AR, see it come alive. Animated statues, dreams realized. Blackpink, YG, iconic, we rise. Living in the future, see the stars align. When the drops hit, they like where my BB at. Animated statues, Marvel got the cues. Lambo flex and YG brands too. Oh, Disney magic in the act, talking high pass. Collectors at heart, got my VV stash. VE going live on Informmint Dive. VE metaverse coming, we be VVI.
Good morning, Grail Day. We are here. It's Thursday. Holy cow. Is it already Thursday? I don't even know. But My Collectibles said there was going to be something mysterious this week. He was correct. We've got Amazing Spider-Man number 13. Please vote if you haven't. I've got the poll up. Let's see how we are at so far. We got a few votes in. Interesting. 12 votes. 9,200. Somebody's effing around. We got 12 votes in. 100% 92. I don't know. They're immature. They can't make up their decision. But I think this is going to be a good one. Can't guarantee we're going to have value on here, but this is the first thing you need to do. Go ahead and join that waitlist. I'll see you on the other side. Perfect. All right, now you're on the wait list. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm probably going to go for at least 2. I know some people are going to try to max mint. I don't know if you're going to be able to. There are only 3,000 copies. And it looks, this is definitely one where I think the common is the best looking. Absolutely. Obviously, the original 1964. Not to say that these don't look good. They do. And getting a secret rare would be something I want. But I think this is really good looking. I just love this cover with the panels on it. Really cool classic cover. So how well is this going to do? I have no clue, but thank you, Veve, for listening. I noticed this week that the comics were 3,000 instead of 5,000. I know they had experimented in the past with 3,000. Now we've got 5,000. Now we got 3,000 on this. So very happy to see it. Do you not see the poll, Alejandro? Should be up. I see it right here. Take a look. Let me know if you see it. Let's go to chat first, see who's here, and then we'll go from there. Mussus Pussus is in the house. Definitely going for this. One, price and edition size are great. I completely agree. And I said 100%. I don't know if there's profit to be made, but I'll go for a few if I can. Veve did a good job dropping the edition size on this comic. Drop 5,000 would have been too many. So yes, definitely good that they did that. Mussus Pussus said he would have skipped. He says, I think only ultra rare and secret rare will be profitable, but at least this won't be a bloodbath if you get a comic. Yeah, I mean, look, again, having chasers for other companies, most of the times you lose, but the more packs you go for, potentially the better chance you have of winning. Although each time you open a pack, the chance doesn't change. Kind of. I don't want to get into statistics, but that's it. We got Christopher Stid here. You weren't first. What is that going to mean for you? I don't know, but it's good to see. I hope you do well. I hope you get a secret rare. Good to see you. Dane Cade, 1974 secret rare, please. Why is that? 1974. I'm trying to figure out why 1974. Is this because of Rey Mysterio? Are we talking wrestling here? I don't know. Maybe that's why he wants it. Let's see. How's it going, Duncan Cover? Hope you are doing well. Good to have you from across the pond. Hope you are doing well. I'm sure you're going for this. We got Alejandro here. How are you doing? What is going on? You going for this? Are you doing this? He says he doesn't see the poll. Hopefully you see the poll. Please vote if you haven't. We got 21 votes and 90% going for this. Hit that like button. If you want to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee. It's pinned at the top of the chat. It's also in the description. But don't worry if you don't want to or can't or hate me. Hit the like, hit the dislike, interact, subscribe, spend a little extra time here. That's all you have to do. That does help the channel, and I appreciate it. You can even tweet it out, the stream, if you want to. All right, we've got Denke Vivas keeping a bunch, 2,650-ish editions. Why do you say that? That's not true. They're keeping 342 of these. I see what you're saying, though. I think this will do well, but you never know. I'm definitely going to go for it, and it's my choice. I'm an adult, and if I made a mistake, then great. Drew, good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Yes, there's a bounty for 1964 for from Comics and Crypto and Comics. It's going to be more than that, people. If you get 1964, I would definitely go for more. Oh, you meant 1964, not 1974. All right, perfect. As you know, in just a minute here, we're going to have Alejandro on. Fromie was supposed to come on, a little family issue. Nothing, I don't think too big, but he may or may not make it in. So just keep that in mind. Super Arsenal, good to see you. Will Common be above retail? No, I don't think Common will be above retail. But I don't like who was saying, I don't know if it'll be a bloodbath, mustus pustus. So let's say normally it would sit at 2, maybe this sits at 3, maybe 350, maybe a little more. But maybe you go for more and you get lucky. Now, just remember, there aren't very many secret rares on this. There's only 120, and they keep their portion. So ultra rare too. But maybe it's worth the risk of going for a couple. Plus, you've got the mints that might do well. Be careful. I'm deciding what I want to do. I don't think I'm going to mint 20 of these. Do I do 5 or 10? Maybe. It's a big maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'll look at the poll, but it looks good. People are excited about this. It's a good comic. Is it necessarily any better than some other big comics that we've had in the past that didn't do as well as we thought? Maybe not, but there isn't as much left, and we're always looking for something exciting. And there's a lot of people who want to try to make a profit off of this, so that's good. Free, good morning. Whoops, there we go. Free, good morning. Thank you for your military service and anyone out here who's in the military. We appreciate it. Free, I hope you're doing well. Hopefully camping is going well and no bears have taken a bite at you. Good to see you. We've got Not Sure Who is here. He's super excited about this drop. I can tell already. Good to see you, Not Sure. Hope you're doing well. There we go. Denke, been a while since I've scooped 10 to 20 off the floor to sell back later in the day. Good time. I know, right? All right. So biggest bro, how many editions total? We've got 3,000. By the way, good to see you. Hope you are doing well. You're another person who's gonna have to come in. So 3,000 editions here. I don't think you're going to need MCP points today. But I do think potentially it could sell. I think there's enough people that will pay because it's only $6.99. They didn't go the route of going for, the 10 gems on this. So I think it should do okay. And Must is supposed to saying if he can do 5, he'll do 5. Might be good. Kama will be 5-ish to 6. That SR, yeah, we have no clue. Good to see you, Pooski. Yeah, so maybe we'll have to see. Oh, sorry. It keeps flipping around. I'll go for 1, and that means something. That does. So there you go. So Not Sure Who is usually sure that he doesn't want anything Veve is going for it. So cool. Maybe 2. All right. So there you go. It's one of my favorite characters in Marvel, so I'm excited as well for the only 3,000. So Veve, if you're listening, even the people that aren't big lovers of you anymore, they're loving this edition size. And could it go lower? Should it be lower on some of the other stuff that maybe isn't as popular? Maybe, but we always appreciate you trying. I think we can buy 5 if we want. I think so too. I think you'll have to be somewhat quick. But yes, I think so. But don't, just because it's going to go quick doesn't mean you're gonna make money. Graz is here. How are you doing, man? Hope you are doing well. Good morning. I've seen you selling off a few things. But I hope you're doing well, stacking those Lambos. Dr. Strange in the house. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Everyone should be checking out Dr. Strange. You can go on either YouTube or Twitter and check him out. I tried to retweet his stuff, and he does comic reviews of these. And I totally forgot. I'm not set up to do it today, but I got to get set up to be able to actually maybe show your stuff or show a shortened version. So good to see you, Doctor. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to hit the buy button now. It's been a while. Yes, I'm up Alejandro is going to max mint. Ooh, he is ready. Captain America #1 with 1,000 editions, please. Yes, please. Oh yeah, that's right. They had the fiches that were dropped about SR Gamble, of course. Here, I think I give it 2 tries. Not mad if I get a comment or uncomment. Absolutely, I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, so enough of my babbling. Let's bring on who is here, who seems to be maybe a partner in crime moving forward, at least when he can. I appreciate it. Let's pull him on. What's going on, Big A? How you doing?
Morning. Doing pretty good.
Doing good.
We got a good comic today, so that's good.
Yeah, we got something. I'm excited about it. Did you take Loki for a walk? Did you explain to Loki how important this comic is?
Yeah, he's still a little wound up right now.
But usually I take my dog for a walk, or dogs, and then they sleep the rest of the day. Those lazy fat bitches. There he is. There's Loki. He's ready. He's
been running back and forth and barking, so he's finally starting to
he
chill
just
out.
knows that you're on stream and he wants to be famous. Did you get a fish? Let's see. Graz got fish airdrop, mint 66. Pretty good. Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, should I pick it up? Not sure does not want the rare. Let's check out the rare. Yeah, I mean, I
like the rare.
You like the rare?
Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool.
I mean, the ultra rare is the same thing, though. Why would you not want it that way?
That's true.
We'll see. Whatever I get, I'm sure it'll be the uncommon. I'll get like 5 uncommons, but I'll give it a try. It's been a little while. Alejandro really likes this. We got Larry from Chilean Vibe. Good to see you, man. Keeps getting those good interviews. So you should be checking out Larry, and you can check him out on YouTube, Spotify, all sorts of things. So definitely. Good morning. Oh, Raven is here. Doesn't even know if we have a giveaway or anything, and she's here. Just kidding. Good to see you. All right, so let's check the poll. I mean, if you haven't voted, please vote. We only have 36 votes, but I must say this is the highest vote that we've gotten for any comic or collectible in a while. We got 83% going for this. That's pretty
overwhelming in one direction too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I figured it would settle around 65, 70. So we'll see. But if you haven't voted, please vote. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit the like button. All right. So are you going to go for more than one? And just to put out there, everyone, this is not financial advice. Some of us are playing a different game than others. If you don't have the money, don't stretch to buy more than you can afford to do. I've got money from flipping and everything. So my choice to go for more is my choice. So make sure you do what you can do. Don't try to chase what other people can do. But your thoughts, are you going to do more than one? Go for one? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, my plan was to go for 2, but it looks like it could do well. So maybe I'll try and go for more than that. But with 3,000 editions and so many people looking to go for it, I don't know that we'll be able to get, like, some people are saying 5. I think you said 5.
Yeah.
You think we're going to be able to get 5?
I mean, yeah, I think it might be possible. You'll have to be quick. Obviously, get the one on the drop, right? Like, if we have any losses, then no. Like, if we find out we're getting losses in the chat, I just don't see this getting as many people. This might be a good chance to pick up, not financial advice, because I don't know how many bots and whatever people are truly aware that people are that excited about this. But like, even not sure, saying this is a game changer having this. Yep, Kryptoni, good to see you. That's right. If you want to go for Batman on Candy, I haven't been doing anything, but there's Batman. Where's our 25% discount on that? Our meta's here. Good to see you. Prediction. I don't know. I think you're going to lose if you call it losing on getting the common, because you can buy less in the market, probably. But don't forget, you're going for the excitement of being in that secret or ultra rare. I think the common, uncommon will stay around that 3, maybe 350 if you're lucky. Secret, we have no clue. That could be 150, 200 plus or more. Not financial advice. I've been wrong. So, not sure once his ownership. Let's see, it will have ownership at $20. All right, so yo, BE and BigA, what's up, Wapmas? Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. I'm sure you're going for this. I'm sure.
Can you hear that squeaking?
Yeah, but it's all right. All
right, he'll stop in a second.
Oh, you're good. You're good. It's more entertaining than me talking. I think so. Everyone's liking this 3,000, which I think is good for a good comic. I think sometimes these other ones, maybe shouldn't, like on Tuesday, maybe not having his money would be smart. Oh, and yeah, okay, so it's 20 on the Batman 5. That's kind of
Is
crazy.
it?
It's a little high. Yeah, 1999. Yeah, that's going to be an L for sure. MLB drop next week would be a win. That's right. They got the MLB stuff on there. I predicted a mad rush of refreshing, hoping for the 1964. That's the theme, but it's not like the biggest. It's not the biggest chaser we've ever had, and you'll get more than 500. Yes, somebody likes a squeaky toy. It's true. G43, good to see you. Hope you are doing well. He'll be on the market sniping. What is MLB dropping? Dane, you want to tell them exactly what that is dropping on there? I remember you talking about it. Abdul is here. Good morning. Just getting caught up here. Rob Cooks, 10 to 15 if you can. Yes, $20 on that. All right. So just real quick, let's go ahead and pull up the Minty Fresh numbers. We'll go over those, and then I'll take them off. We'll put them back on when it's time to snipe the market. All right, so now I did not put all the Spider-Man movies. You know them all. If you want to go through it all, I probably should, but I didn't. So you know where you can go. Anyways, there's only 3,000. 162 is going to be your first mint, 3,000 the last. All the normal stuff, 616. June 1964 is the month and year of the release of this, so I think that should do well. 1901, 1920, or 1901 is Walt's birthday. 1922 is Stan Lee's. 1923 is Disney Brothers. 1939 is Timely Comics. Timely Comics switches over to Marvel in 1961. 1962 is FA Spider-Man. Good one to go for. 1963, Amazing Spider-Man self-comic. 1964, this is for Spider-Man number 13. This is the chaser. This is the one that has the bounty of 500. My suggestion, not to screw anyone over, but you can get more than 500 for it. In my opinion, not financial advice. 2002 is the first Spider-Man movie. 2019 is Spider-Man Far From Home, which is F.A. Mysterio in a movie. 2024 and 3000. Those are your Minty Fresh numbers. I'll pull them back up when it is time to snipe the mark. What a
From my
mouthful.
understanding, it's the comic's a 1963 comic, but it was actually published in 64. So, like, that's why it's the 64 is getting the bounty, because that's the actual year it was published.
Right. It's weird how they have the publishing, the release date. I mean, if you look on the comic right here, it's June 13th of, it is 1964, but there is sometimes you'll have the
Well, if you
publishing.
look at the title, it even says in parentheses 1963.
Yeah, I think, no, that's like, I think if I'm correct, I could be wrong. See, what I know, they were fixing this for a while. Here where it says published, I think that means for Amazing Spider-Man. So any of the Amazing Spider-Mans, even let's say mint one or 100 would say 1963. They were supposed to fix this so this would reflect of the actual comic, but I don't think it does anymore. So because this was definitely into 64. I think the first one was pretty late in 63, I think. But there, anyways, it doesn't matter. 64 is going to be the chaser on this one. And again, just be careful what you do. I think a lot of people are going to be going for this. If we look at the poll, 86%. We got 49 votes. If you haven't voted, please vote. And also, please hit that like button if you don't mind. Subscribe if you haven't. And there we go. All right. Let's get caught up here. Oh my God, there's 11 people who have spoken. If I skip you, sorry everyone, we just got to get caught up here. Caught up. Legis is here. Good to see you. 2024 Hall of Fame gems on there on the candy from the MLB. How are rebounds working on VB? Someone something changed here. Yes, so the rebound is going to be at 7 after. So if you get the buy button, by the way, everyone join that waitlist. If you get the buy button, then you know, you have 6 minutes to buy. If you don't, it will, you know, you'll lose it. At 7 after is the rebound. And that's where you click on the public pool, or you could do what BigA does, which is line up the buy and the public pool. So you can just hit it real quick and get both, which is probably very smart. I did not practice that, but that's an option. Splint, good to see you. I'm just getting caught up here. I need 10 more moon cabbage. I've seen a couple for 10. 7-minute mark there. There's that. All right. Uno, Sean, holy cow. Good to see you. Been a while since I've seen you. Hope you were doing well. Good luck if you're going for this. And here we've got Bruin 88. Let's go ahead and give him what he comes here for, because it's not what I have. All right. So, and there's Jacob Cook. What are we bidding? I'm not bidding any MCP points. I'm going to go for, hopefully I get it. So join that wait list. I think this is going to do well, but please do vote, because it looks like a lot of people are going for this. All right, I'm gonna hand it over to you. Anything to say about this, BigA? Any?
I mean, I think if you bid like just the bare minimum MCP, since no one's bidding it, you would get yourself a guaranteed one. But you think it's not really going to matter anyway.
I mean, it could. I mean, it could come back and bite me in the ass for not doing it.
Like if you have millions of MCP point, what's 5,000-6,000 MCP?
Yeah, that's true. Right. If you're making 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 a day, maybe you do put the bare minimum down and get it. I
noticed my vault's been going up a little bit, so it looks like just like the general NFT market that seems to have kind of bottomed last month and it's been slowly creeping up.
I mean, people are starting to buy, and not that I have big sales, but even I noticed that things are starting to sell. I mean,
you always have like the big whales always buying, but you don't need like the top 10 accounts buying 4,000 collectibles. You need 4,000 accounts buying one collectible. So
I think people are. Some people are getting lucky and they're buying a bunch of stuff. I mean, there's some really good deals out there. If you're looking for interesting mints, that's out there. So yeah, I think I don't want to get too excited, because we really hit a lull here, especially when the CTO quit and people freaked out about that. Everyone's like abandoning ship. It's all, and I'm like, just chill. It's like after September 11th, everyone like got freaked out, and as soon as they could sell everything in the market, they sold it all. If they had just sat and waited, everything kind of worked itself out. So just be careful what you do. Do what you do. This isn't financial advice, but don't just jump ship because everyone else is. People freak out for sometimes the wrong reasons. I think, I understand people's thinking on Veve, and you got to be careful what you invest in this. Okay, so we've talked, or I haven't talked. BigA, you've talked. Oh, you've talked Bruin 88 into the MCP points. Kryptoni wants his Moonflower. Risotto Batman is up above 80. Was it? Oh, 800. I was like, what? 80? Yeah, I think it got down to 600. It's still one I'd like to get. It's not at the top of the list, but it's on the list. I'll be hitting level 65 tonight. Congrats on that, Rizzo. There you go. I gotcha. I can't do it either free. I can't talk on my phone or any of that. I've been selling stuff. Been getting some good deals on good collect. Yeah, it's worth it for sure. And there's Wes doing pretty good out there. Hope you are doing well, everyone. Please vote if you haven't. 87% going for the 60 votes. We might actually get 100 votes today, and this might be the best drop. Hit that like button. We've got 64 people here. You could do it. We've got Scar in the house. All right, so let me get the fun part over with. Like I said, I know Fromie said he was going to come on, but he had something he had to deal with, so he may or may not be able to show up. He might. I don't know. I haven't heard. I don't have anything updated right this second from him, so it's possible he may not be showing up. So I apologize. It wasn't supposed to be clickbait, but he still might show up, but I don't know for sure. Just
to put my money where my mouth is, I only have 24,000 MCP, and I'm going to put 5,000 on this one.
Wow. Now, are you trying to convince me to do it?
I'm not saying it's going to be necessary. I just said, like, in the small chance that it does sell out or get kind of hard to get, a minimal MCP bid will basically guarantee, because nobody's putting MCP.
I hate you.
And if you have like it's an insignificant amount to a lot of people, just 5K.
It's never insignificant, but you just convinced me.
I mean, it's not insignificant for me, but I can't like.
You don't want to miss out on this because, all right, so I just did it. Now, I'm really telling people up until this moment, I still don't believe I had to, but now I'm just doing it for good TV. Be careful. If you don't have any MCP points, I can't guarantee that you're going to even need these. I don't think you are. I've got 5 minutes to change my mind, but join that wait list for sure.
Watch it not sell out.
I know, and then we just gave it. Oh, Big A. What is on your cap? Bruin wants to know. Veve Vet, good to see you.
It's from Puerto Rico. It's the coqui. There's a
Oh, okay.
that you only have in Puerto Rico called the coqui, and at night you hear it making its little whistle noises. So, like if you hear that coqui sound, then you know you're in Puerto Rico because they're not.
Or you're about to get murdered, something like that.
It's like a little green frog, like probably about this big.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
A little tree frog.
Now I'm gonna have to get one of those hats. The quick question. Yes, so if you're not KYC'd, you can buy, but you can't sell in the market. So it's a weird thing, but yes, you can buy it, but you can't sell. What's the point? I don't know, but somehow they probably convert the account if they get something good, is what I'm assuming. Delco Dude, good to see you. All right, Freeze using MCP points. I ain't gonna lie, I've been super lucky here lately on both comic platforms, Candy and Veve, hoping to get Secret Rare and Legend. I hope you do well. You just certainly deserve it. Kryptoni, now that you said, I hope you don't jinx yourself. Oh yeah, don't jinx yourself. Jamie, definitely good to see you. I don't think I've seen you here before, so thank you for dropping by and hanging out. If you haven't yet, please vote in our poll if you're going for the comic, and hit the like button if you don't mind. Appreciate that. Cool info. Let's see. I had too many drinks to hear that in Puerto Rico last week. Well, there you go. You didn't hear him. What's the aftermarket price prediction? Sorry, just joined. No worries. We're not sure. Pretty sure though that the common uncommon are not going to be profitable, although very cool. You could get the good mints that I have, and you might make a little profit there. If you get the ultra rare, and obviously the secret rare is probably going to have good value. Remember, there's only 120 of the secret rares, 300 of those ultra rares. So if you get either one of those, you should be okay. And then of course we have the mints. 1974, it has a bounty of 500 gems. So I'm sorry, 1964. So if you get the 1964, just remember, don't just throw that out there for a couple gems, or you will be crying for sure. Fun under the sun, good to see you. Yes, hit that like button if you don't mind. If you can, have your new baby hit the like button too. That would be really great. Narf, hey guys, let's get an SR. Yes, everyone, good luck on getting the SR. That would be awesome if everyone here got the SR. Good to see you. I don't think I've seen you here before, but thank you for hanging out. The drink ain't over. I refuse to conform. Back to common game. Absolutely. Like I said, you'd certainly deserve it. All right, so real quick, join that wait list. I'm going to do my little stupid bit here so Alejandro can roll his eyes, and so can the wife. All right, here we go, everyone. This is BE's Horrible Comics and Collectibles. Let's check it out. Today we have Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man number 13, which is the FA appearance of Mysterio. Well, they really missed out. Marvel really missed out. I've got through Marvel Comics, no Surprisio. And as you can see here, this lady really likes him. He's so handsome and predictable. But this is what's really cool about the comic. I've got a panel from inside. So let's check it out and see how really bad this gets. All right, here we go. There he is. There he is again, Mr. Surprise. He never changes. He's just always in that same pose right there. Stop. I'm about to run behind you, kick your butt, then take your gun away. WTF. He's no Surprisio. No Surprisio. So he tells you what he's going to do and he does it. So you should respect that. And even these girls down here, that's no Surprisio. There you go, everyone. It's getting hard to make this crap. I'm not a comedian, so I'm gonna have to go talk to Jake Weddle from Mr. Beast and have him help me make a better joke here. But anyways, there you go, everyone. We've got no Surprisio. I think if this came out today, it would do well. There's your horrible.
Yeah, definitely an instant sellout. If it came
instant sellout, no MCP points. All right, I give up. All right, here, I'll end this bit right now. Here we go. There's just only so much stuff you can do, and with my potty humor, there's only so many places I can go. So that was about as good as we could get for Mysterio. I don't know what to say other than I'm fired, something like that, right? I mean, I should keep my day job, get rid of it. I don't know. I don't even know what my day job is. Let's see. I might sit on rare or ultra rare and hope 1964 pops up there. I might be a good choice. It's possible that might happen. I need that SR so bad. I wonder what that will go for. If not, I will FUD Veve. I know you will. You'll FUD them anyways.
He's gonna FUD Veve regardless.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of what they do, you'll have something to say. Let's see, Masterpiece. Waitlist is closed, everyone. That's what we do here. We try to trick you, which means I can't pull my 5,025 MCP points I put down. Crap. Well, I was thinking about it, but now I'm stuck. And here we are. Let's go check out. It's not final because you could still vote. You got 68 votes. 88% are going for it. I mean, we have not had that many on the poll in a while. So
yeah,
that is really, really good. And look who is here. We've got Veve. Good luck on the drop today. Thank you for your live stream and coverage. Thank you for dropping by and giving that shout out there.
What's the poll at? I can't find it anymore.
You can't. Oh, it's at 69 votes, 88%.
88.
Yeah, 88% going for this. So, and just to let Veve know, everyone really thinks, even the fudders, like not sure, like this 3,000 editions at $6.99. Good move, good amount for this type of comic and good price. So good job, Veve. We know we have, people are going to have differences in how you do stuff, but this was a win. So very good. Tucson, well, the Cobra's not here, but I guess the Cobra had been like blocking him a lot. I didn't even know this. So that's probably why he hasn't been showing up, which is fine.
Yeah, but he's got like 7 accounts. So.
Right. He could join. I mean, she didn't like permanently block him, just like if he said anything, especially the political stuff, which we're trying to keep out, totally fun FUD. If I don't get it, there you go. Veve just messing around.
I think inside every fudder is like a moon boy ready to come out.
I know. As soon as everything is good, it'll be like, oh, I was just, what I loved you the whole time, Veve. Good morning, everyone. Good luck. Thank you, G Metals. All right. So we got a little less than 3 minutes. The milking the cow on social basis. Hey, look, Veve is doing things right. This is how they roll. But the good news is they're listening to everyone. And as long as you're not being a dick, they'll hear you out.
I mean, the two sides of that are like, you have either Veve like being proactive and communicating or just disappearing. I think them being here and communicating is better than just not around, not engaging.
That would be bad if they weren't doing it. I'm just checking to see my MCP points. I guess I have to shut the app and open it back up. Let's see. I don't know if it would be taken, I don't want to be taken already.
Oh, wasn't that?
Yeah, it is. Actually, it is taken. So I'm getting it for sure. So great. I wasted 5,000 MCP points because it definitely took them away. But that's all right.
You didn't take mine away. Hold on. Did you have to restart the app?
I totally closed it down. So if you close your app down, you'll see if they took your MCP points.
Yep, they took mine.
All right, so JB, thank you for that alpha. So yes, they took mine. My collectible is for sure here behind the video. That's actually not always true. Was Bella SR giveaway the comic from that day? I don't know. We want AMAs, more communication, transparency. Veve, do that and come back. Did you see that David Yu, though? Somebody, I forgot who posted it, and he even put a comment. So they're hearing us. You got to understand from their side. First of all, their business, they don't work for us. They do their thing, which is cool. We can tell them we want AMAs. Just don't be upset when we don't get it on our time frame. Would we like more information? Yes. Is there reasons why they're not talking to us? Probably. Is that good? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, we really would like to hear from them, even if it's just to see how David Yu is doing. Maybe we want to see if he's, enjoying life in New Zealand. But yes, I think just to have just some type of update would be nice.
Yeah. I think any communication is better than no communication. Yeah,
even if they can't give us much. So, but just keep that in mind that it's not going to be necessarily on our time frame.
And I think for the most part, like if they say, later this year we really want to try and do this, and then we get to later this year and it doesn't look like they're going to be able to do it, I think most people would be okay. Like, we tried, we're behind, we want to get it right. So it's going to take a little longer. There's always going to be a vocal part that's going to roast them for anything. But
true. There's people that lost so much money. There's nothing they can
say that's hit a moving target. I think it's a given that you're not going to always hit it. So
yeah, I think a good and Shakespeare, good to see you, Wes. I mean, look, I don't. Well, yeah, I guess it is a startup company. They've just been here
Yeah.
for a long time. They're here to stay. And by the way, I did get selected. I am going to buy it. I'm just going to wait a second. So let me know what you got. I'm trying to get caught up here. David B, I'm excited for the comic. First time in a while. I mean, just at the poll now, we got 74 votes, 86 going for this. So please vote if you haven't. Let's see. Even if you think someone live in Hawaii and be so miserable, he's not. He's in Colorado. Yeah, dude, he's in Colorado.
Here we go.
Yep, that's the trick. Refresh your app. So I got it. I haven't gone for it.
It doesn't even say like a number on it.
Oh, you didn't even get it? My collectibles community. I'm more talking about the owners community. Yeah, no, I get it, Wiz. And look, they know we want that. They know we want that. I hear Tucson has been spending a lot of time on the beach. Yeah, I don't know if he is, but good to see you, John. Maybe that is Tucson. Took my MCP. It definitely took mine. Heard David Hughes swat. No, come on, man. Come on. Not sure. Let's be nice. When no MCP. It took my selected no MC. I knew I'd be selected. What's going on, Mr. V? Good to see you. Rob Cook's got a mint. Mr. V, I think he's probably going to go for a lot. Are you going for a lot of these? Gary Love, FUD will only stop when VV communicate better until it won't, though. They'll start communicating. People find ways to be upset at them for there. But that doesn't mean that they shouldn't try to communicate. Got selected. Green panel came fast.
Yeah, I get the same thing. And it didn't actually take my gems until I shut the app down and reloaded it. Now it says your order's processing.
Right.
Did anybody get an L? That's what I would like to know.
If what? Oh, yeah.
I would doubt it, but
if what?
If anybody got an L on the.
Oh, yeah. I don't think anyone got allowed. It was my post that David, you responded to. Yes. David B, thank you. Oh, well, I got a trash mint. All right. So let me see if I actually. Do you have it yet or no? I don't have it yet. Now, remember, if you're going to go for this, the trick is you're going to want to click here between public mint at the 7-minute time. Just tap, 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 and the buy button will come up. You used to be fast enough to have another finger ready to hit it lower. BigA kind of lines us up, but I don't know where that lineup is. So
on my iPad,
right?
Public's over here, so it's going to be in the top right.
Are you zoomed in or something? Oh, you have bigger print than me. That's why.
I guess. So like what's one? So if you go to like another drop and you hit buy now, you can see like the things down here.
Oh, okay. And then you can line it up.
So what I do is like on this one, wherever the buy button's gonna appear wherever this is. So I drag this down to
where that buy button is. So so you're going to the store, right? So I could go to, let's say, for instance, Snow White. And
I just went to one that hasn't sold just so I can see the exact location of where the confirm button's going to be, which is like basically it's like 5% from the bottom of the.
I was going to say this looks like about a fourth of the page up on the Snow White. So if I go to here, oh man, now I got to go back.
I just went to the last comic.
Okay, I got it. I got where I think it's going to be. It's going to be pretty damn close.
Even if you don't get it perfectly lined up, I mean, it's to go
You're right there.
Half an inch there is faster than going 3 inches from up here down there.
I'm going to give it a try. And while you're at testing your fingers, everyone, hit that like button if you don't mind. Please vote in the poll. 88% went for this. So I think we're going to get some good amounts going for rebounds here. I don't know what I have yet. My collectibles landed a rare on the drop. Congrats on that.
Okay.
Rare there. I'm just trying to get cut.
Drum roll.
What do we get?
Common 1036.
Oh, 1039 would have been nice. All right. Can somebody go buy my Groot Thor for $250? I need the comic. I need for the comic rebound. Tony Dolce, good to see you. If somebody wants to go buy the Groot Thor for $250 to help him out. Wife landed the Ultra. Congrats on that, G Metals. Calculating, this is hard math they are doing right now, how to calculate soda. They just won't tell you until the market opens. It's actually a pretty smart thing to do. By the way, 7 after will be the rebound, so be ready for that. Common, Crapman, I'm sure I got a common. I buy 2 more than Snipe and C. Absolutely. High mint, 28.68. By hand, they do it. I've heard, by hand, right? With such a low mint on the commons, I want a common. And the common looks really nice. I mean,
Yeah,
out
the
of
common-
all the ones, that's the one that I wonder if one time they would take the actual main common issue, make that the secret rare. That would actually do really crazy. Let's see. JJ, good to see you. Common 2726. Candy Sight is down. Won't be able to get his Batman 5. Maybe it's that $20 price for that thing. People are crazy. I'm happy that this my collectibles got a rare worst. Oh, you're so mean. Choo Choo, good to see you. Uncommon 490. Got the ultra rare. Delco dude, congrats on that. Yep. Everyone, if you can help him out again, if you can, did you sell it? If you can help Tony Dolce, go out and buy his Groot Thor for $250. I don't know if that's a deal or not, but you'd be helping him out so you can get another one. Legends got common 388. John 9 got the ultra rare. Congrats on that. All right, so I don't even know what I got. But again, if you haven't voted, please vote in the poll. 87 votes. We might actually hit 100 votes today. 87% going for it. So just so you know, you didn't have to do the MCP points, but I think it was a good hedge. We got 86 people here. So everyone, good to see you. We got a lot of people on Twitter too. If you don't mind though, hit that like button. It really helps. If you want to support the channel, hitting the like button, subscribing, spending some time here, interacting in the chat, leaving a message afterwards, a comment is always good. Or you could donate some coffee to me if you want. That is pinned at the top of the chat. But if you can't do that, I understand. Just hit that like button. It really does help. How to Brain, good to see you, man. Sub PE got comment 285, getting some good mints there. Good job. Mission, good to see you. Thank you for your military service. Good to have you. Finally got the SR.
80 seconds.
Congrats. Wow, look at that.
Oh, you got the secret rare. Congrats, Mission.
All right, here we go. Let's do this. All right, you won. That is a big win today. Let's see if this one doesn't sell out. I don't know if that would mean it's dead, but I think it is. Comment 808J. Congrats on that. Hi, Mint comment. All right, let's see what I got. Let me get my pissed off thing real quick here. And be ready. Oh shit, it's already rebound time. Oh crap, I wasn't even paying attention.
I said 20 seconds.
Oh, well, there's one. Once it says processing, you can get another one. It's okay, there we go. I'm gonna go for another one. There's two. Why do I like this pain? Oh, it's sold out. I only got 3. Damn it. Oh, I was ready to go get more. I wasn't paying. I probably could have gotten one more. Well, you got 2, and I got 2 more. Buggy app, it's stuck. Got a rebound. Maybe it did. Yeah, it might not have sold out. I am blacklisted. No, I doubt it. Got 5. I think I could have gotten 4. Common 1900. One off. Tito 420. Good to see you. D-Money. Good to see you. Ultra rare. First one got 2 rebounds. So I got 2 rebounds too. So it's sold out, everyone. Now, there still could be a rebound here. If you want, you can just refresh, scroll up at the 1 minutes and see if you can get them. But normally, I've got them at 12 and 18. Oh, I already have one. So, all right, let me get my I'm pissed off thing here. Get ready. Let's see what I got on my first one. Didn't get a secret rare, but I did get an ultra rare. Very good. That probably pays for the day, and now I can focus on all that. I don't know what to do if I sell right away. Usually selling right away is the good play. You get the most, but you never know. There have been times in the past that things jump up in price. So I got the ultra rare on this. Very happy, and I got 2 more. They'll probably end up being uncommons.
I did the mint on my second one's 1086, so I got like 1036 and 1086.
Yeah, I didn't even see mine because I stopped at the processing and did another one. Let's see. Oh, Puski got 5, got 2 in the rebound. Was a 900 mint. That should do well. That was faster than I thought. Got 5. Yeah, I screwed up because I was about to look at what I got, and I didn't hear that it was already time to go for it. But it's all right. Let's see what we got here. No, you got the uncommon. Hopefully, all right. So Mission got 4. Congrats on that. Wapmamis got the secret rare. Congrats on that. Good job. Can you show the numbers? Oh, yeah. I'll pull those up for when it's time to snipe, but let me go ahead. I'll go ahead and just put them up now here. There is the Minty Fresh numbers. So if you want to copy them, it's an awesome drop. Why not always like this on major comic drops? Well, we can, and Vivi's listening. I think this is what they need to do, and they're listening. Again, they have obligations that we may not know about. For instance, we don't know the negotiation that they have with Marvel. Do they pay a fee for the license no matter how many they sell, or do they is there a minimum that they have to pay them? We don't know how it works. A higher percentage for the first sum. I don't know. I don't know what deal they had. So maybe they can't just do 1,000 or 3,000. All these, they have to rework the deal out. So I don't know. It's just, let's just be happy that they did it this time. So managed to get 3. Candy said there were issues on the site. I talked to them. Oh, okay. So there's issues on Candy if you want Batman 5. Alejandro, do you have anything to say about all this?
Well, I got 3. I'm about to reveal. Hope I didn't get 3 commons.
Oh, I hope not either. I'm just going through these. 2 uncommon, 1 all. Okay, 1 rare.
Common,
okay, what did you
common and rare. Oh,
you
look.
got a rare.
My rare is 787, which is the area code for Puerto Rico.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's the same thing here when I see like 314, which is for St. Louis. So definitely pretty cool. Doctor got 2,900. Usually those mints can do a little bit better. 506 common, not bad. Luck ran out. I got 2 commons and uncommon. That's all right. That's all right. 2 rares and 2 commons. Let's see. Got 616. Dinka, you're lying, right? Clap 90. Got 616. It's an ultra rare.
Wow.
You gotta be kidding me. Wow, that is really good. SRJ P610. Congrats on that. That 616 is obviously going to do well. All right, so I'm going to go back. I've got all 3. All right, let me get my. I guess I can't be angry, but I can be angry. Let's see what I got on the other 2. Wow, I can't be angry. I got 2 ultra rares, and
come on.
Yep, 2 ultra rares. I got mint 760 and 1672 on the ultra rares, and 1 common garage mint with 2157. So I am happy. Now I get to have one. I get to. What's cool is I'll sell my ultra rare, the 1672 first. Now, don't forget, you could be going for rebounds now. I don't know why I'm not. Has anyone gotten a rebound?
I haven't seen anything pop up.
Nothing's popped up. All right, so let's see what you got. Okay, so Kryptoni got his Batman. When market open, 20 after. Absolutely. 2 crap commons, but uncommon 266. That should do well. Win at 12. Dane K got the. Okay, so at 12. Remember, you can go use time.gov. I'm going to go pull it up on my site. It'll be different for you since there's a little bit of a delay, but we're about 13 minutes. You sometimes can get it. I normally do it right when it turns. I don't even wait that whole thing. And sometimes you have to do it again. There might be one at 14 after. Just keep trying. Win rebound. So there are a few left, I'm sure. Thanks, my brother Bruin. Doing well there. Let's see. Did you jinx yourself? He did not, Kryptoni. It's so I'm Bruin. He did not. It's just bad luck today. Missed rebound. I'm not getting it. Got 2 common and an ultra rare. Good job on that. Bavarian Dad. That's awesome. Dr. Strange went for it for your vid. Got 1,005 ultra rare. Congrats on that. Splint, he hates you. Rebound at 12. So we got rebound at 12. Did you really not? Okay, so Fun Under the Sun, he got it. So let's give him a win. All right, so there might be a rebound here at the 14. I'm going to try. No guarantees. Here we go for me. 2-1. I didn't see it. Doesn't mean anything. It can't. Oh, I got it. But, the buy button was there, but I didn't get it.
Oh, it popped up for me right as I was exiting off the page.
Oh, it was there, and I did it, and it's gone. I bet you they're all gone. All right, so I did get
there, so I exited out so I can click back in, and as I'm exiting out, it pops up.
It popped up. Yeah, sometimes it will just pop up. Ultra rare, rare, and common. I got 2 ultra rares and a common. Rare 167. I wonder what that ultra rare is going to be. You think it's going to sit above 25, 20? I don't know. We'll have to see. Common 464 at 12-minute rebound. Rare and common. Wes, I got 2 rares. I mean, I think you'll do okay with that. Bavarian Dad Bod Wifey got 1985. definitely a good mint. I used to get a lot more before, but don't just give that away. You may have to, not financial advice, but put it at a good price, and hopefully somebody will pick that up later today. Nope, no button here. I just missed the 5 minute or the 15 after. I normally can get 18. Now I'm assuming after each one of these rebounds, and with Dane K getting them all, there might not be much chance to have anything left by 20 after, but I'm going to keep going. Please vote if you haven't. Hit that like button. Sorry, I'm eating my chocolate chips here. It's a very good breakfast. 98 votes, 86% going for this. So absolutely a good drop for Veve today. I'm waiting for the rebound at 16 after. All you have to do, be on the page. You can refresh, scroll up, and hopefully the buy button's there, or you can back out and back into the page. I don't like doing that, but a lot of people are successful. All right, 10 seconds now. My clock is going to be a little bit different. There's a delay, but I'm going to try. Let's see what happens. It might just show up. Nope. There it is. Oh, it's there twice and it was gone. Did you get it?
Mine didn't even show up.
Yeah, it actually showed up twice and I couldn't do it.
Did it show up with you refreshing, or?
It did, but then it didn't. So I think like you may not have to refresh the page. It may just show up. I don't know if I'm willing to wait. I don't know if I want to do that.
No.
Yeah, he got a lot of people getting by, but that just means that and Dane K is a win at 16-2. He's got some trick going on because there's no way. Yeah, I don't do well, but like Dane K and other people get it all the time. Yes, there is a collector who buys those 1985s, but you're not going to get like $1 million, right? All right. See you guys, just manifest 2503 secret rare. Good job. Congrats on that. Very cool. We'll give you a win on that. Now there should be a rebound here at 18 if there's any left. I'm going to go for it. This is the one I normally can get. I don't know if you have to refresh. Maybe you don't have to refresh. I'm too afraid to try. So at it actually seems like it's more like a second after. So at not like 10:18 for me Central Time, 10:18:01 is where it looks like it shows up. Not exactly at the 18 after. Now that may be different for you, but let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can get one here.
Can you count down like when it's like 5 seconds?
I used to. I don't even do that anymore because it doesn't work.
No, I'm saying since you're looking at a clock and I'm not.
Oh, you want me to? Yes, I can. Oh, okay, yeah, you hear me. So yeah. We're almost there. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I didn't see it. I didn't even see it this time, and I normally can see 18. Nope. I didn't even see the buy button. I've seen the buy button twice. I don't know. There might be one at 20 after, but it is time for me to get ready to snipe the market. We've got the Minty Fresh numbers up. Let's see. Common 542. I think this is going to be, again, you probably can make some money on the 3 digits. It might not be insane on the commons, but keep that in mind. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the Minty Fresh. Well, the Minty Fresh numbers are here. I'm going to pull them up on my side. I'm going to see if I can get, if there's one at 18, if there's a rebound, or at 19. I don't think there normally is, but we're, let's see, 5 seconds away on that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Nothing. Nope. They might be all sold out is what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Dane K got them all. I hate you, Dane K. Everyone, thank you for dropping by. We have BigA here with me, the whale from Veve and many other projects. And looks, we got 101 votes. So it's been a while since we've had this good of a drop, and percentage-wise, 85% going for this. We got 40 likes here. If you guys and gals don't mind, hit that like button. Let's get that to 50 or higher if we can. Never seen Not Sure So Bullish. I mean, look, this thing, we've got a minute until the market's going to open up. I'm going to be ready here. I am going to sell one of my ultra rares. Once I don't know what the price is going to be on this. That's what's always so scary. You never know what it's going to be. Plus, you miss out on being able to do the drop. So here we go. We've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nope. I don't see it. All right. So I'm going to put I don't even know what to put this up for.
Are you on the web app?
No, I'm not.
Mine's running super slow.
All right. So I posted my ultra rare. Let's see if I can get in the market. I've got 2 ultra rares. So I have one I can hold on to and the other. It's probably not going to be up until a minute after.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Maybe. We'll see here. It's going to be laggy today. If you are sniping, make sure if you're on your phone or whatever device, turn off Bluetooth, anything that you can have off in the background. I did erase a bunch of videos and pictures off of my tablet just to keep it under 50% of the memory being used. Supposedly that helps. I've got something crazy going on today because nobody's here. I'm direct connected to one router and the other router is running the show. So hopefully it's coming through good. Sold out, 0 remaining. All right, well, there you go. We have a sold out comic. It is up. I don't even know what ultra rare is at, but I'm going to try to snipe. I don't know if I sold too much, too little. But let's see here. Ooh. All right, I just bought 420. I don't know if I paid too much, but I bought 420. We'll see how well that does. Probably put it up for 100. Let's see if I can find a good mint. Remember that 1964 is going to be a good one. All right. I guess I'm going to try to sell this 420. I almost want to keep it. But let's see what I can get for it. Let's see if I can get 199. I don't know if I can get 199, but we're going to try. Mysterio, the ultra rare is at 23. The secret rare is at 199. So I don't know where it goes. There might be a little uptick once people realize it's sold out. But don't forget, people are going to be looking for this 1964. Oh, I got to put my mint numbers on my side so I can see 162, 3,000. Those are going to be good ones to get. Ooh, do I want that? I'm not. There was 2021 for 566. I didn't take it, but that could be good. 296. All right, I'll drop my 420. See if somebody will buy it. Can I get 150 for 420? I can't even believe what these go for these days. Come on. Somebody wants this for 150. Come on, Charlie NFT. You know you want it. That would be a big win if I could sell that, because then I could maybe...
You're talking about the 420?
Yeah, I just put the 420 up for 150.
Hey, the Commons one just sold for 499. Now it's 575. So that's not bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
It's still a loss if you got a common, but like
to go for it,
your upside that you could have gotten a good mint. You could have gotten an ultra rare, secret rare.
Yeah, because we're sitting at a 599, 550 floor. Could go down. Usually things go down, but people are excited, and so people are going to be playing the market a little bit. There's that 1985 for 25. I think that's a good price. I think if you leave it there, it could get picked up. Not financial advice. Nobody liked my here. Let me go to the ultra rares. Where are they sitting at? So they're 23. I'll just put one up here. I'll probably go for more, but you know what? Let me get some money back here. And having 2 of these definitely makes it nice. So let's go see if I can get this sold. Yeah, because those could go up to 30 or they could go down to 15. They should do pretty well, though, because people are excited about this. Not very many of them. Yeah, we're 450 on the common. I haven't been looking at the others. Sorry if I'm missing you in chat. Just sniping here. Remember, 162 is the first mint. Doeski is here. Good to see you. Just getting caught up here. Sold out. Hey, Mo Nose is here. Happy Grail Day. It actually was a Grail Day, Mo. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Good to have
Hey,
you
Mo,
here.
won't you come on?
Yeah, if you want to come on, you can. Let me know. 2002 for 4 gems. Man, that would have been good. I was the only one that sold for $4.99. It's all good. Did you say you got? Yeah, I got 2 ultra rares. There's 2023. Did I sell my ultra rare? Haven't sold it yet. But I also have 420, and that has not been bought. Everyone's looking for the. They're obviously looking for that 1964 bounty, or which has the bounty of 500. Where are we at on the let's see, the secret rare is at 138. All right, so I've been undercut on the ultra rare. Oh, I hate when it's so like when you're trying to make fast decisions, that's what sucks. It's really hard to do it.
I think I'm gonna hold on to my common. I'm gonna
see if it comes back up.
Yeah. If not, just I'll long-term hold it. You know, it's a nice comic. And
yeah, I mean,
decent mint number.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can get. Let's see here. All right, so I got to get. Oh my God, do I have my? I got to figure out how to get this to. I haven't opened up my Discord in a while. I'm gonna send it to you on Discord, Mo. Give me a second. Or actually, can you send him? Can you DM him the link?
What, to StreamYard? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Can you DM that? Because this Discord is gonna F up the stream. I can almost guarantee it. It's been giving me issues. What? No. Yes, I got it. Yes. Got 1922 for 555. Woo. That's Stanley's birthday, baby. That's a good one. I don't know how I got that. What do you? I guess people are looking for that 1964. Wow. Oh, I sold. What did I sell? Okay, so I sold my ultra rare for 1829. I've got another one. I've got the 420. I've got the 1922. So I've got one off my list. I should be able to make some jemmies here and keep stuff. I hope. I can't believe I got that 1922.
For any other Puerto Ricans in the house, I'll put 787 rare for like $1 over floor.
Do it, people.
Which floor is right at retail, so that's pretty good.
Oh, it is at retail?
Yeah, unless it went down in the past like minute and a half.
It can do that. It can do that. Well, like I said, I floored my ultra rare, and I sold it. Now it's below where I floored it. But once he starts selling, yeah, we're at 550 now on the common. There's my 1922. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 for 1.2 thousand.
I sent Mo the link.
All right, yeah, he'll come on. Hey Mo, just you've got it. So he'll just come on, and then we'll once he hops on, I will add him to the stream.
Yeah, rare $6.95. So basically about drop price.
I almost bought 2008, which still might be a good one to get. Somebody should get, because that's at floor. Probably should have bought that. Feels good to hear BE not smashing his desk. I know, right? Like I feel I got a little lucky today. But I haven't sold my 420. I don't know what the right price is for that. It's probably 100. People go crazy. So I'm going to sell it for 100, whatever. I really actually wouldn't mind this to keep this, but I need gems. So let's
I'm surprised. So the rare's basically at drop price. The ultra rare and common are like around $5, so not too much below. But
I 569 on that common now. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but then the ultra rare is only at 18. That seems kind of low, right? Considering how well the other ones are doing.
Yeah, I think, you got to look at it maybe from a collector's point of view. Maybe they say, well, that's a new version of this comic. Maybe they don't care. That's why the commons, a lot of times can do very well. And people have speculated that when you get a lot of collectors on, they may care more about the commons. Although the ultra rare and the secret rare are going to be extremely rare. And so it's hard to predict.
Oh, wow. Now it's $17. It's going
Yeah,
down.
that's why I sold the one quickly, but it could come back up. 2 ultra rare is a win for this book. Congrats, BE. You definitely deserve it. Yeah, that was nice. Of course, I've spent some money now. But I've got
But you got more value than you put in.
for sure. So I either want to keep the 420 or the or my 1922. So whichever one I can sell, I'll keep the other. Probably would rather keep the 1922 just for collector's sake. There's Dane K with 1930 at 799. So yeah, I mean, when these sell out, this is a win. John 9, the Russians are very angry to I don't know. Are they? I don't care about them. I have to say I like commons and uncommons much. Uncommon is nice. Yeah. There's 250. I mean, I haven't been able to snipe. I sniped that 420. I don't even know if I consider that a snipe. Oh, I almost thought there's 186. I'm like, wait, but that's not the first mint. That's on a 10,000. It's the first mint. Almost made my first big mistake of the day. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the 420. I think the 420 will sell. I just wish I could get more. Okay, I can get what I want for, 150 seems like a fair deal, but people are so scared to spend any money. There's 889 for $6. Maybe not bad. I'm just looking for something good. I wonder if let us know if anyone finds or sees the 1964, because that is going to be a guaranteed 500 gems because there's a bounty out on it. There's $4 now on the floor for this. I don't know where the buy-in for this is. Normally, I'd say on a comic you buy it $1.50. So at the floor, this is going to do okay because there's excitement. People see that. They're hearing us talk about it.
You're saying the common went to 4?
I saw one just sold for 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it didn't go well. I mean, I guess that is it going to 4. Ooh, there's 2099 for 2099. Somebody might buy that. 84% going for this. 107 votes. Hit that like button if you don't mind. We're at 40 likes. We still have, I think, 74 people in here. Hit that like button if you don't mind. I have not sold any of my whatever, but we should be close to seeing. I don't know. We should be seeing this 1964. Somebody has got to have this puppy. All right, let me see. Let me get my 420 back up there. Feel like that's the best chance. Well, the 1922 is a good chance, but I don't really want to sell it if I don't have to. Let's go. I'll go 111. 111. I think that's a good price. Come on. I know Charlie will buy it probably at 100. I like people who have their price. It used to be like you could have a comic at $10.01 and nobody would buy it, but at $9.99 they'd buy it all day long. They'd have like their
the psychology.
Yeah, the psychology, that psychological point buy-in. The mix of green and red is so awesome. Which one is he? Oh, the rare and the ultra rare,
or the uncommon.
Oh, for the uncommon, yeah. I don't know if you're trying to snipe. If you are, then continue. If you are not, you stop. If you can give an update on how the comics are doing, the price wise.
Me?
Yeah.
All right.
But if you're sniping, don't worry.
Yeah, common's still holding 570 on common, uncommon 370. That seems to where it's about holding. Rare was a little bit. Well, there's one at 620, and then it goes back up to 689, 699. So
pretty close. Not a bad deal.
Ultra rare, it got as low as 17. Now it's 1875, 1899.
I could see that one creeping up as that secret rare goes up, if it goes back up.
Secret rare 175, then 179, 180, 180. So.
And it got down, I think I saw 123 or 129, something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the 3 digits, I think you got to be careful. If you can pick them up at floor price, you could potentially flip them. I just don't know how much you're going to get. Sometimes we get this excitement and then it fades away. But either way, This was good. Let's see. I have not confirmed myself, but people were saying on X that 1964 is a secret rare. If that's the case, I would buy the secret rare for whatever price it was. But I don't want to make the mistake and go there and then miss it. So if anyone else wants to try to confirm that, that would be cool.
Here,
If anyone else, let's see. No, the ultra rare is just bad. I said that there is loss potential on the ultra. Gotcha. Okay.
The common $5.99 floor.
Wow. Yeah, I have not pushed my common out, even though it's not a crazy mint. The one I got on the drop.
A great drops that if you get the common, your floor is only $1 under what you paid, and you have that's possibly getting a great mint or a secret rare or ultra rare.
Absolute win on that. Again, you're going to have these exciting drops, and it doesn't look like when you have 3,000, it's actually hard to snipe the market because there's only so much you can put out there. But pretty cool, they sold out. I mean, they haven't sold out in a while. A comic, I don't think they've sold out a comic in a while.
I mean, I think they did 3 things right. It's a really good comic, so that was one. Right. Then you had the price not like they normally do, go up to $10
or whatever, right?
So they kept it at $6.99, and they kept the 3,000 mint. So it's like three good things.
Yeah, low mint, exactly. They did it,
and we're seeing that with the prices, reflecting the prices that. For
the common, it's doing really well.
Just one $5.99 left. Now it's about to go to $6.
Wow. Yeah, there's 666 there. There are a couple. I should have bought that one at 450, that 2008. I don't know what I was thinking, but I wasn't. I was not thinking. Think it 1999 SR for 167 is tempting. It's funny because as you get to the more expensive ones, the better mints aren't necessarily selling for more. It's because it's so expensive. The better mints just get you a sale, not more money. But if it jumps up, then you can sell it at floor, not financial advice usually. We still have a lot of good mints that are out there that aren't even on my list. I haven't even been looking for one that I forgot about.
Yeah, if 1964 is a secret rare, it's not listed.
Yeah, nothing's coming up now, so I don't know. And don't forget, I think a lot of people buy and then they go to sleep and they get up a few hours later to go look. So that is something. 29.22 for $69. I don't get it, but to each their own. There's my 420. Nobody's buying it. I'm going to put it up for 110. I will keep this for what I paid for it. I mean, I did pay a little extra, but I will keep this. Yep. I could sell my ultra rare and the commons, and I'll be even for the day and have like 2 insane mints that are commons. All right, so there you go. I'm at 110 for 420. If you want to help me out, buy it. You can buy it too. Not you, but the
common has one at 640, then 666, then it goes to 698, 699. So it's 2 away from retail.
It's doing well, and hey, I'm gonna pull the other half of Skin and Bones. It's been a little while. Let's pull him on. Mo knows he's the bottom bitch today. How's it going, man?
Well. If it isn't my favorite shills.
Right? Exactly. We are. This was a. Are you surprised? This was a good day. Let's see. This came out in June 1964, so 664 will be good if you see. Yeah, I have that on my list too, Dane K. So I've been looking for it. Don't see it. I'm assuming you did not go for this, Mo.
I don't know what the hell you're looking at.
Today's comic drop. It's on the screen.
Oh, I'm so excited. What's the floor price at? We over retail?
Oh, yeah. No.
Oh, my God.
We're close to retail, though.
I mean, if
That's
you got
a good day now on BB is close to retail. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. Because it's called a lottery. If you're going for something, it only costs you $1 to go for it or $1.50, and you can get the secret rare that's at 100 or 200. I think that's pretty good.
Has been a losing lottery my entire life, but good luck to you guys and good luck to chat.
Yeah, everybody's doing well. Lotteries are hard to win for sure. How's life been for you, buddy?
I'm pretty sure I'm dying. Outside of that, yeah, okay, I guess.
Well, that doesn't sound good. So why do you think this is alpha that we're getting? I hope you're joking. Why are you dying?
I don't know if I am joking, actually. Dude, I didn't feel good since I got back from Kentucky. I'm pretty sure one of those motherfuckers gave me that long COVID crap. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I think I
And
have that. Are you tired all the time?
dude, for like a month and a half, I was wiped. Like I couldn't fucking keep my eyes open. I was like, yo, this maybe it's the weed, the vape, or I was switching everything up. I was doing nothing but sativa bud. Like no way it was bud related, right? But dude, for like a month and a half, I was just like I got hit by a fucking truck every day. Nah, I don't know about mono. I feel like I've been sick if I had some mono.
Well, that you
Man.
can check. Is your throat sore? Or anything
Nope.
like
That's
that?
what I had. I had no symptoms except like I felt like I hit by a fucking bus.
Dude, I got COVID. I don't know, whatever, a couple months. It was after you. I think it was after you did, but man, it took me out. And even over the last couple days, man, it's been rough. Just tired after. I mean, I already have a sleeping disorder, so it's already been bad. Add that on top, it's been great. But I don't think you're dying. You're just gonna be tired the rest of your life. So
Well, no, because then what happened was I was getting dental work done, and because I wasn't feeling good, I wasn't going to the dentist, and I think I had like an infection settle in like my jaw.
No.
Oh my
So
god.
now my jaw is like all fucking swollen up. I'm on like I just finished up the 5th day of a Z-Pack, the antibiotics. Like if this shit, I kind of feel a little bit better. Kinda. I don't know if it's placebo effect maybe, but
If you had an infection, you're definitely feeling better.
No, Z-Pack's
Yeah.
strong. That's really
Yeah.
good.
I can't
Yeah.
even take that. I can't take anything like that.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm on that right now, that little regiment, and we'll see, man. But yeah, my whole fucking like my left jaw was like puffed up. Like at first, my girl was like, "Nah, it's fine. You know, you must just a little sore or something from the dentist." And then like a week later, she's like, "Oh shit, no, that does not look good."
And it's got to be painful. By the way, 725 on the common. We are
There's
above
no
retail.
worse pain than like an infected tooth.
Oh, an abscess is horrible. It's the worst.
Yeah.
Well, after my car accident, I had abscesses for days because I had like 17 teeth impacted. But I used to drain my own abscesses because I got tired of going. I would
Ooh,
just sterilize a
yes.
needle, and I would just fucking
Oh.
slice that bitch open. As long as you don't swallow the infection, you're good. You don't want that shit in your bloodstream. But you know, yeah, I used to drain my own abscesses, and my dentist was like, "Dude, you are insane."
But
you know,
I
hey,
get not wanting to go. It does relieve the pain like instantly, right? So it makes sense.
yeah, if you ever have dental issues, and trust me, take it from me. If you can't get to a dentist, don't drain your abscess, but you can take vanilla extract because it's a natural numbing agent. So you
Right.
take vanilla extract, put it on a cotton ball or something, and then just put it on the infected spot. It will do wonders, man. Also a tea bag, because of
It does. As I say, I've heard that before.
something in the tea. I forgot what it is, but yeah, it's like a natural thing. It'll go in and kind of help you out. But anyway, enough about me. Hopefully, I'll be alive next time. We get together. But and then again, if we get together, I guess I'm alive.
I guess yeah. If you're here, then you're alive. But yeah, man, that sounds very painful. By the
You
way,
been playing any slots lately, Mo?
What's that?
You been playing any slots lately?
I went into rehab. I took out like 4K from that site, and then when crypto crashed, I left 1,000 in there, and it drained it pretty much overnight. And now I throw a couple of bucks here and there, but I'm on slot rehab. I'm trying to get away from it.
it's
You're
never
doing
a
really
routine.
good for a while.
Yeah, and if you guys saw that shit that came out from DraftKings yesterday or the day before, it was a slot machine on this is on DraftKings, mind you. On DraftKings, 20,000 spins didn't pay a freaking penny. There was a glitch on the online slot. They
you're
got sued
kidding
out
me.
the ass. So now trying to convince people that this shit's on the up, I can't even talk about audits and all this crap because man, if DraftKings let that happen for a week, oh dude, it was insane.
That is crazy. I'd be pissed.
Oh,
And
yeah,
so
I got
what are they
massive
doing
lawsuit.
to everyone? Are they could just refund everyone's money that they
I guess, but there's a massive lawsuit, and these people they don't want their money back. They want to send a message. So there's a big old lawsuit, like 1.5 billion or something like that.
class action suit? I wish I was
Yeah.
hearing about that.
Who owns DraftKings? What's the parent company? Or is that the company?
I think that is the parent company. I don't know. Good question, actually. But they just went under. Obviously, did we talk about that? VE? I don't think we ever did talk about that.
No, we
Rainmakers
didn't. You mean where they just cut off their NFT
overnight? Because
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, but like what I
SEC.
was doing when I was doing Rainmakers 2 years ago, making a lot of money. There was like a state would shut down overnight, then it'd be down for a week, and there was like a whole bunch of crap going on, right? And I guess they realized that being labeled as a security was just going to bury them.
Oh,
So they just, overnight. They were like, yep, we can't figure this shit out. Dude, it had nothing to do with my BigA. It was like, oh, money, blah, blah, blah. Had nothing to do with money. They were making hand over fist dollars. Had nothing to do with money. They were making way more than Veve. But the thing is, if you got to fucking worry about the SEC and everything, dude, why bother? You know, they were like, nope, we can't do it. We're not going to get shut down overnight and have to deal with it. So they just closed it down overnight. I was like, holy shit.
You never know what's going to, I mean, that's what makes it scary, that there's not enough knowledge on what's going to happen.
Yeah, too much uncertainty. And like I said, I mean, it looks like we're leading towards I'm looking for a red state to move to, but it ain't looking good for me. But yeah, I'm actually ready to leave the fucking country if Kamala wins this shit.
No politics here. You know that. No
I don't give a shit. You can kick my ass out. I'm just telling you what's going on. I'm leaving the country, baby. Leaving the country. Listen, if you want to hide from, topics in this world, and that's on you, but these things are going to affect you at the end of the day. So you better pay attention.
I don't hide from politics, but we just don't talk about politics here. Period.
That's my opinion. But anyway, if we, I'll just say I'm still shocked though, because again, even today everything's fucking red. Had nothing to do with politics, but everything's red. So
you're talking about just the general, not NFT market, just
crypto markets. Yeah, everything. Oh, my wallets right now are fucking getting hammered.
Oh yeah, everything's getting hammered.
Hammered. But that's where we're at. Actually, went to go move some money over, and I was like, I fucking swapped over like 1,000 of Solana, and now I'm looking at it, and I went to go make coffee, and I'm like, damn, I lost a lot of money quick.
Yeah, I don't know what's necessarily causing that, but I was gonna,
things you don't want to talk about, but yeah, go ahead.
Well, but not necessarily. I don't necessarily think that's
September's just been negative month for crypto. I think like 10 out of 13 years or something.
Yeah, well, it ain't helping going into what we're going into, but yeah, we'll see. It's a bad day in my wallet. That's for damn sure.
Well, it's a bad day for everyone's wallet. I mean, I was looking at the ETH that I have. I mean, everything's down. I don't know what to say. You have ups and downs in the market, and crypto is very volatile. I mean, that's just what it is. That's a big risk.
Not the ups and downs. It's the manipulation that pisses me off. I mean, obviously everything goes up, everything goes down, bounces back, yada, yada, yada. But the manipulation is what drives me crazy. Yeah,
well, there's manipulation in every type of currency, every type of market. That's what people do.
I guess. Nothing I take part in, but maybe.
Why? You might not take part in it, but there's plenty of, whether it's crypto or stocks and shorting stock. I mean, all this. There's also plenty of manipulation of currency and all of that stuff. That's why cryptocurrency is kind of a hedge, right? But it doesn't mean it's all, just like gold doesn't always go up, although gold was at $2,500 the other day, which is insane.
Oh, I put a lot of money into gold the past year, brother. I told you guys, World War III is coming, and it ain't gonna be fought with fucking nukes and bombs. It's gonna be fought with EMPs and tech fucking battles. So you better have something tangible, man. That's why I'm going hard gold.
Well, that's why people say, to have gold on hand. It's just you have to hedge your bets, but I would not. I was actually looking this up, and I don't know what you think or BigA what you think, but usually. If you did it the old way with gold or even crypto, let's say gold, they would say have less than 5 to 10% of your portfolio. It used to be even less than that. Crypto's like 1 to 3%. These things can do very well in your portfolios without having a tremendous amount and putting yourself at great risk. Having any bit of gold and some crypto is good, but I do think some people put all their eggs in one basket. That's where it gets scary.
We gotta diversify.
I was buying gold and silver back 2007, 2008. And then I started buying like the collectible coins. I did really good on an ultra high relief. I think it was a 2009 double eagle gold coin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, those are nice. Yep, I remember those.
I think I bought it for like $1,200 and sold them for like $5,000 each.
Oof. Wow.
Yeah, that was a really good one. But like that gold I bought, I was buying $700-800 an ounce. So like,
oh my God,
like
you're over 3 times. Wow.
Yeah, 3x in 17 years. But the Bitcoin I bought 7 years ago is like at 34x.
I mean, that's just crazy.
Yeah, but if everything falls apart, Bitcoin ain't gonna be worth jack shit. Gold will have all the value in the world.
And that's why you diversify, right?
Yeah. I'm just saying. So yeah, you can expect the higher gains, but
we'll have bigger issues than gold at that point.
I was gonna say, yeah, if it's the end of the world and we're relying on gold, you better rely on something like a gun and a fishing hook. You know,
maybe, but you know, if you survive, you know, I keep saying I'm gonna wind up on the shores of Long Island with a fucking sniper rifle, fucking fending this place off. But you know, I'm just saying, you know, things keep going. I mean, gold will be tangible. You'll still need to rebuild, and crypto ain't gonna be around because, like I said, man, the way everything's setting up, EMPs, fucking online grid attacks and shit like that. I mean, that's gonna be the next war we fight. So,
well, yeah, people have been talking. That's exactly how war's going to be fought, is through the electrical grid. You know, maybe hitting our water supply. Absolutely. But we have a lot. You know, I don't know what protects us. If that's gold or if it's just, you know, having a property off the grid. I mean, I'm not that paranoid that I'm that worried, but I've got what I need if I need to go somewhere. But also, I'm in the middle of the country, so I'm going to be much safer than people that are in other areas. I have places to go to, so.
Yeah, I'm on an island. You know what I'm saying? If they really want to. Like, if you're coming over from the fucking ocean and shit, like, you'd be like, oh, damn, look at this first stepping stone we got here. A little place called Long Island, you know? So that would suck for me. But
yeah, but you could get out. Hopefully you'd have enough warning. I just, like, here's my thing. There's been a lot of conspiracy theories. They've always been there. They're just amplified more. They haven't changed. Nothing has changed. You know, are things bad? They're not great, but like, I don't think either way it's going to get we're going to have some crazy outcome. I just, no matter what happens in the next couple months or years, I'm not expecting the end of the world, but if it is, then it is. And there's nothing we can do. NFTs, crypto, gold, it's not going to save us.
Oh, hell no. To me, crypto, NFTs, all this shit is like the fun I'm having before it all goes to shit. I'm like, well, hey, if we get exterminated, then at least I had some fun on the way out. Racing horses, buying fucking comics and collectibles and all that good shit. You know what I mean? But
sure.
Yeah, man, it's good times.
On candy recently?
What's that?
What was that?
Have you got anything on candy recently?
Yeah, the last thing I did on there was the things for the SD Comic-Con, and you like crafted the Catwoman mask or some shit.
Oh yeah,
I crafted the Catwoman. I was like, listen, if this thing somebody might want something, I'm like, Catwoman might be cool, you know. So I grabbed that. But
they have a pretty good comic today, Batman 5, but it's $20. But there's only 2,000 editions still on the fence.
Did it sell? I mean, how many have sold so far?
Oh, I thought it goes live in like 8 minutes.
Is it new?
I thought they were having
11?
issues with it. I thought they were having issues.
Well, the site looked like it was down. Let's see. Looks fine now.
Did anyone get the night? Not many people are chatting in chat. Did anyone see the 1964? Because there's a 500 gem bounty. You know, Mo, if you want to go after something cool, if you see that, you can make some good money. You'll actually make more than 500. But
who's paying out this bounty?
That's who do you think?
You?
Not me. It's not me.
BigA?
No.
What?
No.
For the comics?
For the
bounties?
No.
Comics and crypto. Yeah, comics and crypto.
Ew. How the hell would I know that?
I mean,
I don't know.
Why would
I'm tapped into the Veve ecosystem? Jesus, it's cool though that the Veve still relies on the community to make things fun, at least. How's that other thing going, by the way? Wasn't it like the Omi site made by What's His Face? How's that thing going?
Omi to NFT? Yeah, the stacker. I mean, it's okay, but everyone knows any friction. People don't do anything if there's any friction. So the fact that it's not on Veve's main website, which I think we understand why it isn't, but I think people are using it. But I mean, it's not like some big game changer.
Gotcha.
I don't think
Veve made it seem that way. That's why I was asking.
It's like, cool. I don't think, you know, just like with cryptoids, until they get the market, like I know they have the token market, which I think is great for kids, but until you can actually do all the trading on the main site, I think for any company, that's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem.
I think the stacker is a really good addition for Veve because, you know, it gives you more stuff. Like you can buy the collectibles with Omi and there's a lot of information there. You can look, you have leaderboards and stuff, you know, I thought, you know, Veve would have done on native in the app, but you know, as far as OMI though, I don't know that it really helps it a ton, because originally all the stuff that's happening there for OMI was supposed to happen natively on the app, and obviously there's reasons why they can't do that anymore. That makes sense, the SEC.
Right.
But this iteration of what you're getting, I don't know that doesn't hurt the OMI value long term a little bit.
I mean, can the token go much lower?
I mean,
can always
anything go lower? I mean, if everything else is going lower, I'm expecting. I mean, what's going to move that over other stuff that's bigger things that are going down? I mean, you've got to have some. You got to have use for it. For me and OMI, like I said, I already donated mine to Bit4X, so it's. I guess there's a price that I would buy in at, but every time somebody says it's never going lower, it goes lower. So I'm more about Veve and the collectibles. If OMI goes a lot lower, then I would consider getting in. But I remember we were all talking about, if it hits 5, we'll get in. Well, what are we at? 3.9? Are we even at 4? I mean, it got pretty low. I don't know where we're at right now.
Still wait for that $10 run, baby.
Right. I'd just be happy with a penny, right? I mean, that's the thing. People want unrealistic things on all the crypto. It could be, I want this. I want $10. I want, it's going to hit $1. No, it's not. Not if there's trillions of them.
Well, if anybody was around in November 21, I mean, that was some shit. I mean, everything ran back then, and that was right around, I guess, when bots and Veve started taking off. But
right.
Yeah, that whole metaverse run of, wasn't it 2021? Yeah. Goddamn, time is flying, dude. Holy shit.
It is. I was just thinking that the other day. It is flying for sure.
Yeah, I was just telling Steph, man, because we've been looking at houses and stuff, man. It is fucking brutal. Apparently I should have crossed the border illegally and went to California. I get a sick deal on a house right now. But yeah, so I'm looking at houses and shit, man. It is rough.
What kind of deals would they have in California? There's no. We're looking for a house too, and the market is just starting to come down.
No, you have to be an illegal immigrant with like amnesty and shit. Yeah, they basically give you a bunch of tax credits and stuff. But yeah, for us normal human beings trying to live the American dream the normal way, good old US of A, it's tough out here, man. It's tough on the streets,
Right. Well, I mean, some of that stuff is true, some of it isn't. I'd love to see who's getting free money for a house there, because that would obviously not be good.
Well, it's all true, but we don't talk about that here. How's the war on Veve going? How's what's in your collectibles?
There's no war.
You know what I mean? How's the collectible prices going?
What do you still have on Veve? Yeah, I know you still got your red logo that you're holding out for 1,000.
I've sold a damn thing on Veve, and that never. I'm a collector, bro. Yeah, I'm a collector. I'm not even kidding. I'm a fucking collector, man.
I mean, really, the only thing I sold was my SR Miles. It's a big sale, but like now,
I would have sold that too. I didn't blame you for that.
Well, at the end of the day, so like, not only did I get all my money out of Veve, I got like thousands of dollars profit, and then I still have like thousands of dollars of stuff for basically free, on the app. So like, I can never hate on Veve because I've only like made money with it. If I would have kept the miles and it started going down, like that was too big of a W to just leave on the table. I paid $50 for it and got.
Yeah, I think that was a good move. That's why I sold mine, my AF-15. Yeah. I saw the opportunity. It was the time to do it.
Yeah, and I still think it'll probably do well. If I had to bet, I would bet it would do better than what I sold it for. But why not de-risk? You have a big W, take your W. You have zero risk. You're like free into the thing with profits, and then that money I put it in other stuff that I also like. I put a lot in an Avalanche. Avalanche is about to launch a whole big thing with reworking how layer ones work with Avalanche 9000. So good stuff.
Yeah, they got some gaming. The gaming ecosystem come. By the way, I know we can't really talk about it, but have you been playing OTG?
No, because I'm on Xbox and Xbox server. They only have PS5 and PC right now.
Oh, you can't play on PC. Dude, oh man, again. Can't really talk too much about it, but holy shit, Mo the Gamer is returning. Oh my God, that game is insane.
I like all the like arms you can put on. How they have like different.
Bro, it's so cool. The grapple hook, the fucking saw blade, the fucking shield. You got like one that throws up like a recon drone, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man. And
Is this the avalanche stuff or?
Yeah, it's an avalanche game. But here's the thing.
Off the Grid's the shooter game that's gonna be on like Xbox, PlayStation 5, PC.
Yeah. We talked about it before on the show and stuff. It's the first Web3 console game really coming out.
Yeah.
Is that well the stuff? So I wanted to talk. Is it this? This isn't it? Is it? We were talking about like
Avalanche 9000. So basically, Avalanche is like 3 chains. But the C chain is like almost like a layer 2. But the other ones are all layer 1 chains. So they're gonna rework it to where instead of subnets, like they're gonna be all individual layer 1s. But interconnected where you can move from one layer 1 to the other one instantly and for free.
Really?
So they're
smart.
Yeah, it's got a lot of stuff. That's my my highest conviction coin behind
is the Avalanche.
Behind Bitcoin and Ethereum. I mean, it's not going to do like 1,000x or 100x, but I have a lot of it, so even just doing a 5-10x is a lot of money.
I mean, any of it, if it does that type of move, would be great. By the way, Amazing Spider-Man 13 is at 694. I did sell one. I sold my comment at 679. Could keep going up. Hopefully,
if you search for Off the Grid, though, it'll probably have some clips of the game. Mel, when you played it, as far as like the movement mechanics, you ever played Titanfall?
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, nothing like Titanfall.
God. And you look like you can kind of like jump off the walls and stuff. It's
nah. This feels more like a third-person Apex meets Division, is what it feels like. Apex Legends meets Division from Ubisoft. That's what the game feels like. And you know what? They gotta tighten the movement a little bit. And if they do, and they make it feel more like Rogue Company and like Fortnite with the actual fluidity of the movement, you know what I mean? Which again, it's Unreal Engine 5. It's early testing. The frame rate's not, up to snuff. But I mean, listen, the game has serious potential. But the fact that it's a Web3 game on console could potentially put it on the map. But here's the thing. Now, I know a lot of people in the gaming world, and I've talked to a lot of people, man. And when I go into these chats and I'm talking to them on Discords, I'm just like, hey, so blah, blah, blah. You plan on checking out, Off the Grid when it comes out? They are just violently against this shit, dude. So we're going to have a whole big pushback against Web3 gaming coming again when all the big streamers on Twitch and YouTube and everywhere else are like, don't touch this shit. So that's
why are they saying not to touch it? Just because of the NFT factor?
So,
just because
like
of it.
The gamer community always hates like cash
grabs, monetization stuff. Yeah.
They were okay with Steam back in the day when you're selling a gun for 100,000.
Well, no, but I'm saying like that's the general sentiment. Like anything that they feel like they're trying to make more money beyond you just buy the game and that's it. Other than like cosmetic stuff, especially like play to win microtransactions, they really go hard against.
I understand the play to I don't know.
All Web3 gaming is pay to win that I've played so far.
Yeah,
there's only very few games that are cosmetic.
Right. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying like that's probably the group that's crying the loudest. But what Off the Grid is doing, from my understanding, is you don't have to play it as a Web3 game. You just load it up on console, and it's just another shooter you play.
But you're way behind. Was what I'm telling you. You're going to be way behind the people playing that are paying to fucking do it. So they're not. That's what I'm saying. That's why people just be like, why do I bother? I'm just going to be going up against all the NFT fucking Web3 scumbags that I don't want to talk to anyway. And they're just going to have an advantage and they don't play the game.
But advantage how? Like better guns?
Loadouts, better guns. You got epic, you know what I'm saying? Like right now I'm extracting like epic, like I got epic sniper rifle number fucking 69. You know what that shit's going to mint for when I get a chance to mint it out? Because we keep these fucking extractions, you know what I'm saying? Like
PS5?
Yeah. So I'm telling you that there will be a pay-to-win pushback on Web3 gaming, and the more I play these games, the more I actually agree, and I'm actually very concerned about every Web3 game I'm in. I'm just saying, I hope a game just does like Fortnite and goes strictly cosmetic, kind of like Big Time does. I think that's why Big Time does so well. Everything that is in their ecosystem is cosmetic. World Shards, you're actually getting NFT items with monetary value, and I can see that shit going to zero very quick. So So
Well, you got to have something big, right? So if this is a big game, I think the trick is if you can make it work for people who don't care about that and make it work for people who do care about getting the NFTs and having control and being able to move things around and sell them. I think that's a big, I think that's a big push and an important one for
you're right.
the younger
But the only way you
crowd.
can do that, but the only way you can do that is to make a Web 2 only game. You don't implement any Web 3 then, because again, the second you implement both parts of it, Web 2 and Web 3, and combine them in the same game, everything goes out the window. Now, if you want to have a Web 2 version where you log into that server and they have enough of a player base to have a separate server with only the Web 3 players, maybe that could work. But I'm telling you, man, you start putting them in the same pool and it's just nothing but excuses and crying from the players and the fucking blah, blah. It's wild. And listen, Biggest Bro's not wrong. I'm a sports guy. Yeah, Call of Duty, Madden, yada, yada, yada. People spend the fucking money. But most of the people that drop a lot of money on that shit are making a lot of money, and they're doing tax write-offs too. So when you watch these streamers, they're like, "Oh, I dropped 5K on packs." Dude, they ain't dropping 5K on packs. All right, so they spend money, they bitch and complain, but it's
I think a lot of games they pay tons. I remember in Elder Scrolls Online, people would spend like hundreds
on the house stuff, on the stupid house stuff, castles, furniture in their castle. I had friends who did that.
But it's all cosmetic. Again, unless that thing in your castle affects the gameplay, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, it's
right
purely
for
cosmetic.
sure. Purely cosmetic.
Right, which I'm on board with. Like, I want to see a full. Like, that's why I'm kind of diving into big time. Not because I really want to, but when I sold,
their token was up today. It was one of the top movers today, actually in a positive. Let me see.
Really, I have a bunch of it. But the thing about the big time stuff, again, it's all cosmetic. But I had so much money that I dumped in the fucking world shards before I took my profit from the legendary island that I can't cash out in New York.
Oh, you kidding me?
So I got like over $2,000 in this fucking account on OpenLoot that I can't even fucking withdraw. Even if I VPN out, they actually sent me a warning like, "Yo, you do it again, we're banning your account." I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, really?
I was like,
"Well, do you have any family in another city you trust?"
Doesn't matter. I KYC'd with a New York license because I had to KYC to do a big purchase, and I even said, "I was like, well, what if I just move to Jersey tomorrow?" And they were like, "Nope, you're going to be locked in until we open up for NY." And I'm like, "Oh." So I have over $2,000 tied up in that damn website. So I'm like, well, I'm going to buy some big time shit because the big time game is actually really fun. It's actually really, really fun.
Bruin, my candy, I was on the like coming now page. I just tried to refresh it and it's doing like it was doing earlier where like it wasn't loading and crashed. So it looks like the site might be down again.
Kryptoni was able to buy, but yeah, I don't know what's going on. By the way, 150 on that secret rare on the ASMR 13. And the ultra rare is at $16.99, but prices are still pretty good on the common at $7. So right at retail.
At exactly 1 a.m, the price went from 6.5 cents to 9.2 cents. So like almost 30% up.
What is this for?
On the big time token, really? Yeah, I don't track it on my portfolio. I just have it in my game, but cool. That works.
It pulled back a little, but it's still up 20% for the day on the day where like everything else is down. So something got announced or something for big time.
I haven't logged in today. I logged in and picked up my my 2 common weapons on World Shards. That was cool. Imagine owning a legendary and a epic artifact to create those weapons, and you get nothing but commons for a month and a half, bro. That's why I sold my legendary artifact. I now have a purple and a blue, and I still get commons every time that are worth nothing. But eventually you'll be able to put them together and pick 5 commons and make it uncommon, and then 5 uncommons and yada yada. So eventually I'll make some money, I think. But for now,
that's a good have fun. Just have fun, right? I guess.
That's all I'm doing. Like I said, man, between, listen, I didn't lose a lot of money on VV. I think at the end of the day, I was probably only invested maybe $1,000 tops. You know how cheap of a fuck I was when I met you guys. Like, thankfully I made a killing on HRO with all them action comics. I mean, there,
jeez.
From flipping those and then doing everything else with the Joker cards and everything else, man, like, and then PFL. I'm just having fun. That's exactly what I'm doing. But I'm going back to work. I'm pretty bored. I'm going back out driving. I'm trying to get back out to the real world a little bit, just kind of hang out.
Some grass or touch.
Yeah, but I'm sitting down at the beach over the summer a little bit here and there, just kind of unwinding. But
it's important. We get stuck in. I mean, I just went camping again. It was nice to get out, and even though I did do some stuff. Just getting by a fire and getting away from our screens is always a good thing to do. But there's so much going on, and it's like you don't want to miss out on stuff. But I finally just said, like, I'm done investing in all these millions of projects, and I'm just
that's what it is.
stick with a
I
couple,
mean, like BigA said, I mean, thankfully he had the big hit with the Miles Morales. I mean, you had the hit. I mean, again, so the fact that I struck out on VB doesn't really bother me too much because I'm still holding a bunch of
well on that other stuff too.
Well, yeah, but I still, again, I'm a collector. I'm not a big comic book guy, but when I look at a lot of my stuff in my app, especially like the polar bear snow globe, right? Like, no, not talking about getting screwed. I did buy the first one and not anywhere near the top, but I spent a lot. It was like $100.
I spent
like 100, I think $120 on the first one. But then I DCA'd and bought like 3 more when they were at 7 because I was like, well, whatever. But again, to me, my childhood memory from the holidays, and it's coming up soon,
for sure,
was the Coca-Cola fucking polar bear. And now I get to go out with my girl. We look at Christmas lights every season, with our Dunkachino from Dunkin' Donuts. Actually, I got discontinued. Oh man,
the Dunkachino got discontinued.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. But anyway, we used to get those and then take pictures. A Dunkachino,
yeah. Like
a cappuccino with hot chocolate, bro. It was with a little nutmeg on top. Whew. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. But anyway, we used to use the snow globe and take pictures. Like, bro, if they ever disable the VB app and I can't do that, I'll actually be low-key upset. Like, I'll actually be sad because, to me, that's what I like about it. It's not the value. It's not like, ooh, we'll be rich one day and retire. Like, I don't give a shit about that,
Well, at this point, if you're going in for that reason, that's not you should go in and collect what you like. Go in and get the stuff that's cheap. But it's not the days where you're gonna make a ton of money right now. Nobody knows if that's ever gonna happen again. Who knows?
If it does, it does. If not, who gives a shit? We're gonna have AR. We're gonna have AR glasses. We're gonna be hanging out in video game worlds and quote unquote metaverses or VBverse. And we're gonna have all of our stuff out. You guys will be doing a show. I'm gonna come in and derail it, and you guys will have cool backgrounds, and it'll be fucking sick, man.
That's funny. My K-pop cereal, you have that in the morning. You could do anything.
Yeah, I do love that K-pop crunch. Yeah, man.
It's good shit. It is good.
Why does it taste a little bit like horse semen though?
That's how we roll.
Is that part of the special recipe? That was a little.
It is. You weren't supposed to give that out. Now I have to redo the whole.
Oh wait, we're still live. Shit.
Yes, we're gonna have to change it to kangaroo.
Ooh,
kangaroo goo. Yes.
Yo, kangaroo semen. If you've never had that, bro, put that shit in a milkshake. That is fire.
It would be fire. By the way, I forgot to play this earlier, so I'm gonna torture you.
Yo, look,
everyone here.
Almond got over retail $7 floor, and then it goes to $7.59.
Yeah, I see. Somebody just put that up for $7.59. Yeah, I sold mine. What did I say? It's $7.79. I had to do it. Okay, hold on a second. Let me pull this up here because I know you're so excited about this. Here's my new Veve video. Oh, I got to unmute it.
I saw this. I retweeted it.
Oh, you did? Okay, all right. So, this one, I did two. I did the one on Twitter, and then I finally put one up on actual YouTube. It's not doing so great, but I had to massage the system. So here you go, everyone. Here's the premiere. It's awful. Here we go.
I love the AI music, by the way.
I love the graphics.
It's good, man. It's good. Yeah. You still using the rotoscope in After Effects or what?
Well, no, that stuff looks horrible. No, that's cat crap right there.
That's from CapCut.
Yeah. Why is it still going? I turned it off. Now I want to shoot myself. Here it is.
In a video game, of course.
In a video game, of course. Yeah. So no, I just did that. That was just a kind of a test. Did you see today was Mysterio, and my comic was No Surprisio. That was my BE's Horrible Comics and Collectible. Slightly
racist, but I enjoy it.
Is it? Okay. Why is that racist? I don't know why that's racist. I don't get it.
No, Surprisio.
Oh well, no, it's more because of Mysterio today from the comic. That's what it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right over my head. Like, I'm not a comic guy, so that means nothing to me.
It's also my bad comics and collectibles that I make. They're bad already, so.
They're bad, but I get a good laugh when I see them.
Yes, there you go. As long as somebody laughs.
I wish you would fucking tweet them out more instead of me having to watch your damn show to see them.
I know. Well, I'm gonna put together a montage of all the horrible stuff I've done in a video. game in a video game. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, look, my candy's working.
Oh, it is. All right. So Bruin, you can buy now if he's still here. Looks like pretty much the market. Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing. Everything should be out there. I haven't seen 1964. I'm assuming whoever got it knows what they have.
Clutching it for dear life.
I mean, it is possible somebody who gets it wants to actually hold on to it. So I'm just seeing if anything good's out
All
there.
right, wish me luck. I need a W. I haven't had a nice W in a while.
Oh, so you're doing it. You're doing it. This is for real.
I'm doing it. $20.77. I'm doing it.
All right, good luck. Let's get you a legendary.
Oh,
I haven't done
candy.
a legendary. Yeah, I haven't done that in a while. Holy cow, the rare is less than the common on today's. The common's at 770. I've already lost.
I sold my Puerto Rico mint for $878. So
we might have made mistakes selling too early. There's Casey BMW 150.
that was the rare. So
oh, that's right. You did the rare. That was probably good.
I still have my common 1036, and then my uncommon I sold for $450. So
you got rid of it. I've still got two common. I've got 420
Yeah.
1922. So those are the best mints. And then I've got the I've got another ultra rare. So eventually I'll sell that. 1964 is the S but not listed. Okay, very good. What did you get? Epic?
no,
Good mint?
the last comic I got, it didn't give me an option to keep it wrapped. I can keep this one for wrapped. I'm gonna keep it wrapped.
Oh yeah, I thought they got rid of that whole wrapped.
No, I
deal.
Look, these are all my wrapped comics. I got 5 of them.
So you're going to keep it wrapped. You're not even going to go and try to check out what it is.
I got number 337 out of 2000.
Is that the wrapped version? Because once you open it, I thought that changes.
Oh yeah. It'll change once I open it, but I think those print in order. So that would mean 337 sold out of 2000 as of right now.
Yes.
But it wasn't working until just now.
So yeah.
What about
probably
pre-sale?
people-
Was there a pre-sale?
Oh, do they do
I
that
didn't see
anymore?
one, and I have a bat cow, but Kryptoni, I thought he said he got one like half an hour before 11.
Yeah, so maybe I do too, but I didn't even try. By the way, Ultra
Yeah, I
Rare's
don't look.
back up. It's at 19. What did I sell mine for? 19.99, I think, something like that. Maybe a little less. Yeah, so the price is moving. 776 on that common. Still looking for something. There's a few good mints that are left out there that I haven't seen, but holy cow, I can't believe it sold out. I guess I should have figured that it would be. 80% went for this with 113 votes. That's pretty good.
So at the end of the day, I lost like $2 if I sell my common now.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, I mean, and it could, who knows, it could
Yeah, I had
go
3
up,
chances to get something good, so it's fine. Would have
Yeah,
been
I
nice
would've
to
bought
get 2 ultra rares.
Ultra rares. Well, I mean, I was bound to get lucky at some point. Okay, so he got the Epic on the pre-sale, and Bruin just got his unwrapped 558. Can't ask for any more, except for somebody to buy my damn 420, because I really want to keep my 1922.
I think I'm gonna keep it
Weed
wrapped
every day.
and see what the
market
price
holds
goes
for that. Yeah.
yeah. If the prices are really good, if like the core common is like really low, and the unwrapped pack, once they sell them out or they burn whatever's unsold, that should always like stay over retail, or at least it has been.
Yeah, which would be nice. I mean, that's on HRO that happens a lot. By the way, let's see here. Not sure. Yeah, the fees. Look, the 8.5% fee is what it is, right? That's what Marvel and Veve. The 10% cash out sucks, but we understand why they have to do it. If they're gonna have this on Google Play Store and Apple app, and they've got to pay 33%. I don't know how to make that up. I don't know how to make it up.
One thing, you have the OMI to NFT that if you're the seller, you get it straight in OMI, so you have no 10% buyout fee. There's actually a fee, but then the
But then
flip
you got
side
the
of that-
gas fee, right?
No, well, it's on base, so it's gonna be like pennies. But
Not much. Okay.
the flip side of that, if you're the buyer, there's a buyer side fee. So not only do you have to get OMI, you have to pay a little bit more.
Who's getting that fee? Mr. Profit?
No. When you on OMI to NFT, when you buy something with OMI,
right,
there's an extra like 2.5% fee. So actually
it's 8.5 and 2.5 is what you're saying. You got to pay both fees.
No. Buyer. If you're the buyer,
right,
you pay. If you're the seller,
I see. Yeah, you pay the 8.5. Okay, I see what you're saying. You're saying as a buyer, you pay a small fee to be able to buy with your OMI.
Right.
Who does that go to?
What's that?
Who does that go to?
I would assume maybe the stacker app to produce revenue to keep going. I would
be
assume.
able to do it.
I'm not 100% sure. But, the buyer saving 10% that he would have to use on Cash App that he no longer has to use. So it would have been nice to put the fee on that side, but I think because of regulation, they couldn't. So, but I think Dr. Stuff brought a pretty good point up that, like, since you're gonna not have to pay the 10% cash out fee, people might list stuff there a little bit cheaper.
Right, so you don't have to pay.
As a buyer, you have to pay a little bit more to buy it with OMI with that 2.5% fee. If you're getting better deals there because the people are going to save 10%, maybe they'll.
Yeah, and on a big ticket item, but like not sure what McFarlane. The difference is on McFarlane and Cryptoys is that they're not on an app. They're not on Apple or Google Play. If they were, that would be a different story. And then Google and Apple.
Cryptoys has about the same, right? Don't they have like 7% or something?
I don't even know. For if you do
for the Star Wars.
I didn't even know there's a fee. You mean if you sell on DTE or you're talking about toy?
There's a fee.
Well, either way, I think it all depends. It all comes down to the App Store is why Veve is getting charged a lot. Which
I think the fees are mainly the licensors.
Right, these fees, this whatever fee the 7.5. I'm talking about that 10% cash out fee.
Oh, the cash out fee.
Yeah, the cash out fee is because Veve most of their gems.
Oh, if he's talking about have not such high fees for cash out. If he's talking just cash out.
I think he's. I think overall
because you get your money in USDC.
Exactly. You guys do realize that this comic today has the lowest mint number size, so you will need this comic to complete the series. Just saying, for people who are still trying to get everything. Yeah. I mean, I've got mine. I don't think mine's going to sell for what I want. I'll probably just leave it up and hopefully it sells later. Let's see. Good. I have to go. Enjoy martial arts. Cryptoys is over 12% and McFarlane is 10%. Them to cash out on Coinbase. It's another percentage Veve rolls in. All in one. Okay, well, thank you for that. So
Cryptoys doesn't have a 12% to cash out. Cryptoys.
Wait, I don't pay a 7.5% to buy on Cryptoys.
No. There's no, that's not true.
I don't think that's right.
So Cryptoys, I've sold stuff on the DTE. The fee was a little bit low. I just remember it being a little bit lower than Veve.
So 7.5 to sell is what you're
something
saying.
Like it was close, but a little like 1 or 2% cheaper. But as soon as you sell it, you get the USDC in your wallet. So there's literally no cash out fee. It's a third party market. The same as like OMI to NFT. If anybody buys your collectible with OMI, that goes straight into your whatever wallet you have connected to Stacker, and you don't have any cash out fee. You already have the OMI. You might have like a small fee to swap it to ETH or a stable coin, a USDC, USDT. But there's no fee. McFarlane is the same.
I don't even know McFarlane's fee.
McFarlane's a rareable thing. So you get, man, it's been so long since I sold there. You get, whenever you sell anything, you have the fee to sell it. That's about the same, like the 7% or whatever. And then you get Polygon.
He told the Candy Discord about Informmint covering the DC drop. Now we're going to really lose everyone. Thanks for doing it, right? hit that like button if you don't mind. Yeah, we are covering kind of what's going on a little bit now on
So Mo, what's your take
yeah.
on Batman #5 now that we're
right now that we're gonna get some
for
coverage.
DC drop stream?
Yeah, I'm not buying it. I wouldn't buy it with your money, but I'm actually looking through my account. So I got screwed apparently on Candy on the transfer because I had technically the number 40 mint of Batman #1. It was
I
a core.
remember that.
But now with the new, it actually pushed me. It looks like it pushed me down to 39, which is not the release date.
But wait a second, I thought it went up. So it started at 0.
Didn't they get rid of 0 and made 01 or something like that?
No, I thought the zeros on Candy. Last I looked at them, they were still showing as TBA. They said
TBA.
they were going to figure out what to do with that.
Right.
But
because I've got a 1 mint for that All-American, what is it?
Green Lantern. I'll have to go back and double check. I could have sworn it was showing 40 when I was on Palm.
No, you did have 1, but we knew there was going to, it should go, we knew that was going to happen though. I remember talking about it. You knew that was, you were going to get screwed on that.
Wait a second. Maybe it wasn't Batman #1. It might have been this alternate version of Superman #1. That had the epic, the evil Superman and Justice one when they did like the alternate covers. I think that was the one I was talking about. Either way, I have like 3 #1s now on Candy, so that's kind of cool.
Something Candy does really good is when the comics don't sell out, they burn them right away. They don't just like leave them there. So that kind of
I think that's the way to do it quickly.
Yeah, it's like 3 days or something, and then they burn them.
Yeah.
So so there's the Batman
Smart.
#5. You can still buy it. Just covering this still here. Candy working again. So if you want to buy on Candy, you can buy on Candy. Yeah, I mean, I've got. Oh, I'm gonna get. This is the only website that doxes me. Hold on a second. I'm gonna click in and just see here. Where's my collection? We'll just go to DC.
I got a bunch of single-digit stuff. That's cool.
My collection. We'll go through.
This right here is like my dream of having on Veve. Sold tab. You hit sold and you can see everything that's sold.
You can see everything that's sold. That would be kind of cool. That would be
because like even all the trackers for Veve, all the accounts, even Stacker, most of the time it doesn't actually show you what it sold for. It shows you what the floor was after it sold.
By the way, the floor now is $8 on the common for Mysterio. Wow.
Oh wow.
You guys ever look at the Stranger Things collection on Candy?
Is that no? I have. Is that I guess that's on the where's the tab for that?
It's the top left. Has a little drop down. Just click on where it like hover over where it says DC, and it'll see I go to more. But
I didn't even.
Yeah, they had a bunch of the Getty Image stuff was actually pretty cool when I was looking at that. Very rare stuff, but nobody was buying it.
I sniped a lot of the Stranger Things stuff early on, like real cheap, and I was flipping some early and then just stacking certain numbers. And I actually have Vecna's home address mint from the show.
Hey, by the way, just
card.
Real quick, we've got another guest here. I cannot believe it. He made it. We got Fromie in the house. What is going on?
Oh, nice.
Can you hear me,
I was
Fromie?
here.
He's here.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you. He's
Fromie. Jeez.
We started talking about Candy, but did you actually get to go and get the comic, The Mysterio, today?
I did. I was on the road driving, man, and landed 5, pulled over. Landed 5.
You're better than me.
I must have been right by like a cell phone tower and did not know it. I 1 UR, 1 rare, I think 2 uncommons and a common.
Wow, the common's above retail now, like big time. Like you could make profit on it now.
Oh, seriously? No, I still have mine. Like I have not seen the market right now currently, but Mo, how you doing, brother? BigA?
Fromie, what's up, brother? Long time.
I know, long time. Looking good, BigA. Like the hat, brother.
Thanks. Fromie, where do you live? I always thought you were in Hawaii, but now I thought like I saw California.
I am, I'm in Cali now. for the probably foreseeable future. Until something happens, then we'll see.
Are you originally from Hawaii?
No, I was living there in my late teens until my
Okay.
early 20s. But I grew up in South Carolina, man. I'm just a regular old
I didn't know you were
Bills.
from South Carolina. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, yeah. I was there until, gosh, teenage years, like late teens, and joined the military and went out to Hawaii, moved back to California, and pretty much done, man. That's where I've been ever since.
Wow.
Yeah, I
And
saw
now
in your
you're here.
videos that you made the. Is that your backyard? In when you're doing like the AR video and you had like the AR the little curio cabinet with all the AR figures with nothing in it.
Oh no, that's the curio cabinet. No, that's my office, my home office upstairs. Yeah, the
Right.
backyard
But
for
on the in that video, the outside, that yard is your house.
the yard house. No, that's my sister's house.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a
funny.
beautiful yard. I was just curious.
Yeah. No, I found him that
Hmm.
house, BigA. I got him a wonderful deal on it too. So
Oh, you're
Yeah.
a realtor, right?
yeah, absolutely.
Nice. Maybe Mo might hit you up for some advice because he's.
But he doesn't want to live there. He wants to live in Texas.
Well, yeah, but you can give like general house finding advice.
Right.
All right, I'm moving to Texas.
Yeah.
If I can carry a gun and kind of have some liberals, It'll be a good time.
Good times, Mo. Good times.
So you did well. I got 2 ultra rares and a common, and then I was able to snipe 420 and 1922. So I was very happy. Can't sell them, but yes, we got some good stuff. Let's see here. 100 Matic listing on McFarland. The fee is 11.5% or 11.5 Matic. Cryptoids is 8.5 to sell, and there's an 8.5 buyer's fee. So to buy a Cryptoid to flip and sell at 17% fee. Okay, interesting. I did not know. There's Hanano. Good to see you. I thought he was a poet. How are you doing, man? We got Fromie. We've got Monos and BigA are all here hanging out and chilling. Let's see if I can sell that. Can I buy that? Oh, I can't even buy that. Damn it. I'm still trying to snipe the market. $7.95 for 2007. Didn't get it. Crap. Of course.
You're still trying to snipe?
Yeah, I'm always looking. I'm if you see me looking down on my tablet, yes, I'm just trying to see if you never know. Something can always pop up and you can make some jemmies on it. But I think I got pretty much what I'm going to get, and they aren't selling right now, so I'm going to have to wait until tonight for people to pick it up because I'm not going to just keep lowering it.
Hey, Fromie, just curious, how's the real estate market in California right now? Slow?
In all honesty, it's slowed down. It's interest rates kind of kill everything, especially first-time home buyers.
Oh, yeah.
But I deal a lot. Majority of my deals are commercial deals. So it hasn't really slowed down too much on that side because all of my buyers are cash buyers.
Yeah.
So on that side of the fence, it's great. However, I've got friends and friends of friends who are looking to buy and residential side.
Yeah.
And it's they still sell, but your house has to be pretty much top notch to sell within a week or so. Otherwise, it's going to sit for 2-3 weeks, maybe even a month.
That's
so like completely done. I was to say a month seems like completely redone, like really brand new, updated. That type. Is that what you're talking about?
No, yeah, and within a week it'd have to be fully updated. We're talking, kitchen, of course, is always the first place that everyone goes to. The kitchen, master
Right.
bedroom, and everything else kind of follows suit. Backyards has to be landscaped.
Yep.
They're doing quartz countertops, upgraded cabinets.
Turnkey, completely
pretty much turnkey,
and then you're good to go.
Yeah, and that will sell. It'll be a bidding war on those. There's always been a bidding war. However, the fixer-uppers have been sitting, a little bit longer. Just homes that need TLC, just a little bit, not too much. Prices. They're in California. Prices are still, give or take, maybe. I've seen drop increase of maybe $50,000 to $70,000 on residential homes that a few years back would have been commanding maybe $70,000 more. So yeah, it's location's everything. I'm pretty sure the Bay Area, Los Angeles, San Diego, the big three, they're still still selling like hotcakes. But I've noticed quite a bit of a slowdown. It's just I don't know. The interest rate really kills off the first time home buyers. They're not able to afford as much home for X amount of dollars like they used to or would have been a couple of years back. So
Yeah.
Makes a
BigA,
huge difference.
yeah, absolutely. And BigA, all about that.
Yeah. I basically was doing almost exclusively commercial. Because when I got my realtor's license, I was basically buying a lot of property myself. So I'm like, why am I paying whatever percentage to these agents when I could just because back then, you couldn't just go to Zillow and see everything that's being listed or realtor.com. Like you literally needed to be a realtor and to get access to the MLS and see the good listings. Right. And still in commercial, like most of the commercial stuff, they wouldn't even put it in MLS. You'd have to kind of know people and especially the rehab stuff that you could flip. That was all pocket listings. So you had to get into the little groups that would share info. But yeah, I basically was buying and selling a lot of my own properties when I had my license, and but I was doing office parks and stuff mostly.
What do you think? I know you were doing well with that. Just for both of you, what do you think about this new deal that they have with the way that everything is listed on MLS? The buyer may now have to pay their agent. What do you think? Is that going to help the market? Hurt it? No change? What was that?
Wait, what was the change?
So the change was what was it, about less than a month ago, where it no longer allowed, how everyone used to charge 6%, half would go to one side, half to the other. Now
it's whatever you agree. It could be even 3% to 6%.
Whatever you agree, but now they've changed it where the burden isn't necessarily on the seller. It's still, I don't know how it's going to affect the market, but they said it was going to help prices because now the buyer can make a deal with their agent on how they're going to get paid. Sometimes the seller will pay that fee. Sometimes they won't, and they don't have to now because they said it created a monopoly. But maybe you're not aware of it. I don't know. Fromie, have you seen anything of that in your market?
Yeah, actually, I have, and that's a great point you brought up. So, in the past, it's been the seller pays both buyer and seller commissions. So now with this new deal that was implemented, I want to say in, July. So with that new implementation of, I guess, how things are going to be done from here on moving forward, it's going to be the seller is responsible for the seller's agent's commission.
Right.
The buyer is responsible for their commission. But it kind of kills, once again, home buyers who are first-time home buyers who are looking to buy a home, and then now out of pocket, they got to give their agent another 2.5%, 3%, or 2%. So now they're buying less of a home than they normally would have, where the seller would be selling, or the seller would be giving the commission to the buyer's agent. Now it's no longer that way. It's the buyers are giving their commission to the buyer's agent. So it makes it a bit more competitive, but at the same time, it takes away from the first-time home buyers where they're not able to buy that one home because 1% of of $300,000 is $3,000.
Can you buy a $300,000 house? And then the other thing I heard is some
of
that fee, right? And I don't know about in California. There's many places you could do that, but also can that fee be rolled into your mortgage? I heard there's issues with this that may not be. Not every company will be able to roll that fee in. So if you
I
got to come
assume
up with
they can put it in with the closing fees. Yeah,
you
it
would
should
think so. You would think so, but I heard that there might be some issues with that with certain companies. But either way, it's supposed to help. I don't know if it will or won't. I can tell you the prices here in St. Louis just started dropping. Like now I'm starting to see people dropping the prices, but things are cheap here. You want a cheap place to live, this is a place to do it.
Yeah.
Back in 2008, it was wild. Like people would come in, literally have no money. They couldn't even afford the down payment, and they would buy like a fixer upper. So they would not only come to the table with zero, they would walk away with a check because they take a loan right off the bat, and they would put nothing down and actually come out with money buying a house.
Yeah, in Florida, I used to get a percentage back. Like I found a guy, I bought 2 places, and I'd get 1.5% back from buying the house. That's how good things were, that there was so much money that they would pay you to buy the house and give it back to you. It was crazy. And now
Those were the days.
those were the days. Now, though, even in St. Louis, it's not uncommon to see 4.5%, 5% for that fee. Now I'll have to see what happens with the responsibility. The seller can still take all the responsibility of the fee, and they, that may be an advantage. Maybe a seller says, you know what, I'll continue to take the 5% fee or whatever deal they make, and we'll pay for the buyer's side. And that may entice people to look at that house more. Maybe that's a good strategy. I don't know.
Good point there, BE, because in the current market, I've noticed that where sellers have always been conditioned to know in advance that they're paying for both the buyer and seller commission.
Right.
So with the new, I guess, law or practices being put in place, it doesn't really set the new standard of that is a new practice we're heading with, because agents still have been going, hey, they'll ask the seller, or in the when
Like
they submit,
disclosure?
yeah, it'll be like part of the disclosure, that when they submit their offer, it'll be in there where it says there's a checkbox where you check off the box and says seller to pay for the buyer's agent's commission of 2%, 2.5%, or 3%. So now it becomes part of the contract, and they put that in there only because it's kind of hard to just overnight turn on the switch and now
Right.
no
And we're
one's doing
expected to
it.
pay $6,000 or $10,000 or
Right.
whatever it is. That's crazy.
Right. And as a buyer, you're now thinking, I got to give my agent 3%. So now you're going to be more selective on the home you're looking to purchase.
Mm-hmm.
And the houses that you would have been able to afford, now you can't, because 6,000 of it's got to go to your agent. So, and that's why some of the houses you'll see in the market have come down of, that 3%, where now it'll be marked down 3% so that the buyer would just not have to pay that extra and instead give that to the realtor. So there's ways of making it back to even, kind of, just back to neutral, so that buyers aren't missing out and sellers aren't missing out. But I personally think it's better if you ask for that commission when you submit the offer, the purchase agreement, and have it in writing as part of the contract, or even later as an addendum. But the seller ultimately ends up paying for the commission. Like all the deals I've done, they still end up paying for it because they want that sale.
Of course they do. And where you are, you got big sales. I mean, I remember when I sold a townhome in 2004, and I did it all myself. Like this was just when, I don't know why I keep saying that, the internet, people were selling homes on the internet and stuff, but it was very new. Like nobody understood what I was doing. That like the agents are like, you're doing this on your own. I'm like, yeah. But I think the smartest thing I did was I offered 3.5%, because everyone got 3% back then. So I offered 3.5% to just bring more people in to look at the place, and I sold it at a premium. But this is a good opportunity, I guess, for sellers to say, look, we'll cover it now until whatever's happening now gets figured out. Because like you said, people overnight are not going to be expecting that they got to cover this 2 to 3% for their agent. if they're, for their buyer agent. That's just crazy. So I could see people just writing it into the contract, the seller being like, screw it, I'll pay for it. Especially in California, when a lot of homes you're dealing are $1 million plus, they'll just pick it up and cover it, or you hope they do. You hope they do.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's just California is different. It's a very different state where transactions kind of are every time we submit an offer, there's so many new disclosures come out, and new disclosures always appear right after someone gets sued over something. And to prevent that from happening again, they put out a disclosure that both parties have to sign, buyer and seller. And every year it seems like the lawyers out here are figuring out ways to find little loopholes where, where can we get some money? Whereas before, it'd be honest and, integrity. Like, no, California lawyers are different. They're always looking for that buck.
Of course they
So,
are.
yeah, and and lawyers have a bad rep anyways. But now in California, it's like a different level. And I've noticed that where like what you've done, BE, to sell your home like as a private seller or for sale by owner, out here it's a little bit more difficult because there's so many different laws that homeowners don't know. And if they don't dot all the I's and cross their T's, they're liable for a lawsuit, further down the road.
Oh, for sure.
And yeah, and the lawyers are making it super difficult for, homeowners that want to do for sale by owners. But, it's one of those things where they're in the business of making money, and lawyers love picking apart deals and finding like, oh, BE, you forgot to submit this or disclose this. So
Right. Now we're going to
buyer,
sue you. Right.
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that. We have a lady here who now will just help you do the closing. So now you don't even, we did this with Shelby Cobra's house that we sold. She just did all the paperwork, and both halves paid her. It was $1,000. She took care of, she didn't do we did everything, but she in the end did all the paperwork. So we were all,
yeah, that's just your closing company.
Yeah, well, right. It was just, but she could have been our agent, but we went the route of just having her write up everything. It was a good deal, and it worked out nicely. It worked out nicely for us.
Right. We have like they're called freelance transaction coordinators.
That's kind of what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll talk directly one-on-one with the escrow company and make sure and ensure both parties submit all the documents, on the sell side and the buy side. So they're the ones, and the commission's really, really not that bad. $1,000, that's a great deal.
That was a flat fee. We couldn't believe it. We're like, what?
Yeah,
It makes no sense.
That is amazing.
So we were like, okay, deal. But she was friends with her, but I think she normally does a pretty low, just flat fee, because there isn't that much work. All she's doing is the paperwork that day. But yeah, I mean, we'll see how that works now moving forward with people. They might, if it's all done, for sale by owner, it's a good option.
Right. Yeah, and the scary part about the for sale by owners is like what I mentioned before, where they got lawyers just waiting. They're just just chomping at the bits, ready to go after a home seller who's just trying to do the right thing and save some money and sell the home on their own for sale by owner. But then they got lawyers that just want to go in and just pick those contracts apart, and it's frustrating because now you're scared. You're not necessarily scared. You're just more cautious about listing a home as for sale by owner out here in California. I've seen the numbers dwindle recently. So in a couple of years past.
Makes sense. Who wants to get sued over just something at some point you're like, you know what, I'll just pay the fee, and it's better than getting sued.
Right. Yeah. And
the devil I know is much better than the one I don't. So
right. Yeah, it's and that's the nature of the beast out here. California, like I mentioned earlier, it's a different state. So yeah,
do they even do that this new thing now in like California? Do they do the mortgages with like only 3% down? I'm trying to figure out, like, I know Mo's looking to buy a house. I know they were supposed to get rid of these, low
I'm looking to rob a house now.
You could get a yurt. There's plenty of places you could put a yurt down. That won't be that expensive.
Yeah, Mo, if you're looking to do something like that, I would
rob
suggest
a house. You got me?
Well, here's I got this loophole. I got this
All right, here we
loophole.
go. Here we go.
We like
So-
loopholes.
And in
That's funny.
I sell a lot of commercial land lots, vacant land lots, nothing on it except for a well and maybe some wires for electricity, cable, phone lines. If you buy a vacant land lot near a location that you would like, you should buy a shipping container home. And those
I've
start
looked at
off in about fully kind of, I want to say they're built at the factory. They're kind of like manufactured homes. Everything comes and they pop up and they just, I guess to your standards, how you want the layout. And because they're on pillars, they're going to be on cement cinder blocks or cement pillars, and they're not affixed to the ground, so they're not considered permanent structures. They are kind of like trailer park homes or just trailer homes, or mobile homes. You can move them, so the county cannot tax you on the square footage of the container home.
Wow.
So,
but
you
they'll
can go,
allow that. They'll actually, like, even in Florida when I tried to do that, even the places in the middle of nowhere, a lot of them wouldn't even allow a shipping container. I don't know why.
Because
they
our land
have,
is so damn expensive here.
Well,
I mean, that's
it's
because I've looked into
He's
vacant
talking about
lots, and I mean,
No, I know he's talking about commercial, but like that's what I'm saying. They'll even allow that on commercial to put something like that on there.
yeah, it wouldn't have to be commercial necessarily. It could be even a residential. You have to look at the zoning. Is it a zone for commercial? If it's zoned for residential?
Gotcha.
If it's zoned for residential, you just got to check the laws of that county to make sure that you're able to put a container home up, 2 or 3, and normally majority of them do not tax the inside square footage of the container home. So you can have like a 3,000 square foot container home and not pay taxes, not one red cent, because it's not affixed to the ground. It's not considered a permanent structure like a cement slab would be. You can move it.
You can move it, so it's not. Those are actually, I remember talking to Mo about that. I've been fascinated with them, and a lot of people in Miami-Dade County will get them because they're hurricane proof. They can actually make them. Think about it. They're on the ocean. But you can build them with the better windows and stuff like that. And people make really nice mansions out of them, stacking them. And
we talked about this BE on a show, I think. Like one of my favorite YouTube channels is a dude and his wife, and now they have like 3 kids or some shit. But they started off years ago, like down in Texas, like with one shipping container, and the guy cut everything himself. Like that's what I would do. I mean, I'm talented enough where I can do all the cut and the metal work and put the windows and insulate. Like that's not an issue. But this guy did everything, man, and like put 3 of them together and shit, and made like this whole cool modular thing, and it's like 2 floors. It's really nice on the inside too. But then I showed it to my girl, and she's like, "You're insane." She's like, "I'm not living in that thing." But land here on Long Island, keep in mind, I live on Long Island, New York. There's very little land available. And the one that is, it's actually reserved for, farmland and stuff out east where I am and shit like that. Everything else already bought up and so much money. It's actually cheaper for me, and I've looked it up. I can go upstate to a place called Shroom Lake, not Shroom, Shroom with an N. And I can get a house with a rolling hill down into my own private lake for $199K.
What? You can't even do that
shit
here in Missouri.
And when Crown spiked, if I would have had what I had now in Crown, I almost had enough back then too, dude. I almost sold all my Crown. I was gonna buy that fucking house up there and just move. $200K, fucking right cash money. That would have been crazy. But I would have had to pay taxes and stuff like that. But that's the difference, man. Like Long Island compared to like 4 hours upstate New York, big difference.
Well, even like if you look at some of the suburbs of Dallas in Texas, they'll have like homes that are brand new that are like $450 that look like mansions with all like the newest finishes, the newest style.
In Dallas?
Yeah, you tap on the wall and the whole thing falls down.
Right, exactly.
No, I'm kidding. Actually, those 3D modeled houses are really good. I've done a lot of research on those, and now they like self-build themselves and shit too. Pretty crazy.
That would be. There was a trick in Florida. You could still do it. So if your land has, let's say, animals, or it's used for agriculture, whatever, something like that, you could get like a few alpacas, like 5 alpacas, and it will. You can get it zoned differently, or keep it agriculture, so your property tax is less. So there's a bunch of tricks like that all over the country where you can do things so you can get your taxes lower. I don't know if you want to have alpacas on your land, although I was ready to do it because I'm like, that would be pretty cool. Just Matt. Oh, he's minting. Oh, wow. Comic dropped in 1941. Good job on that.
Yeah, Mo. I just wanted to say, Texas, the homes are a lot. You get more home out in Texas, like homes that would normally cost 2-3 million out in California could cost you 400, 500, 600, 700,000 in Texas. But where they catch you is the taxes. So every year you pay taxes on the square footage of your home, and it's normally like 1.5% of the home value. But in Texas, it's a lot higher.
Well,
But I can carry a gun.
Tax, so they make it
The world's going crazy, Fromie. I can carry a gun legally.
Why don't you come to Missouri? It still has your values and it's cheap.
No, because I'm in Missouri. Nobody want you tell me all the time who the hell wants to go to Missouri. I want to go to a place that's thriving. I want to go to fucking Texas, bro. I got big plans actually. I don't know if I told you guys about this. Ice Poseidon runs he ran a Hunger Games, a real life Hunger Games for a week. And I'm actually in talks trying to get on the sequel. And if that shit pops off, man, you're gonna catch me out in the woods for a week, and I'm gonna be calling horse racing stuff, still trying to do my PFL stuff while doing the Hunger Games and try to blow up the channel. But that's in Texas, by the way, so I'm gonna be going there probably real soon.
Cool. Oh yeah, what do you want me to pull up?
Look at your DMs. Look.
Oh, all right. Let me pull this up here.
Good heads up for me on Texas. I didn't know about the.
Am I pulling this up?
Yeah, you can pull it up if you want to.
All right, hold on a second. Oh,
it's just one example.
All right, let's take a look at this house here in Texas. Okay, hold on. Does it use crazy music? Because I don't want to get.
I don't know.
That's a $2 million home in California all day long.
That's only $2 million. I was gonna say you can't even get that.
Starting
385. That is
how many in St. Louis? That house would be $1 million. I just can't believe in Texas that would be.
That is beautiful, man.
Click on that channel. You can see a bunch of houses like that. That's McAllen that they have.
Awesome. That's the only place that's I want to live. I want to hang out by the Joe Rogan Comedy Club and shit.
290. Why are they so cheap? Is this the middle of nowhere? Even in the middle.
Want everybody to move to Texas, bro. It's thriving.
They're like an hour out of Dallas, so it's a nice little suburb area, but if you work in the city, it's a little bit further away. But look at all those houses and look at the prices.
And they're all okay, let's look at this one right here. Is there, we need mid-century monitor. Do they have, how much is this? Or are they not going to give us a price?
Oh, it's fucking beautiful, man.
I want this house. How much is this?
I just need one room of that house and I'm good.
That one might be like 700.
Deal. Yeah. Well, I'll show this to Shelby. We're going to move here. Well,
that's like a $4 million house out here.
Easy. We're going to be neighbors? We're going to Texas?
I can't even believe. We just looked at a house. I'm like, it was here. Let me put I have too many windows open. They just dropped it. It's $1,090,000, and it's like with the basement. Ranches here you get the same size down in the basement, so it's like 7,000 square feet. It's got a separate apartment with a 2-car garage. I'm like, let's just move there, and we'll move your mom in there. I'm like, this place would be absolutely perfect.
That's how it is almost everywhere. Like a couple doors down, that empty lot sold for like $560,000, just the empty lot before they built the house on it.
Let's look at this. You can't even, the neighbor I'm in, you can't even get a freaking.
You can't even get a condo here for that.
Yeah,
like Herb said, there's a
how.
Herb, you're from Long Island?
Is this made out of paper towels? What is this?
Half the size of a garage for $500,000. Not wrong. Oh, was that TV over the bathtub? It's a little dangerous, but
I mean, I don't even care if this is made out of paper. That's still worth it, right? It's like there's so many. There are areas if you don't go far out, but I'd have to see how far out this is. But even if you look at the villages in Florida, which is in the middle of nowhere, your average home there is $500,000, and it's on a swampland with no land, right? It's horrible, but yes, people want to buy, and they buy them all in cash. They buy the homes in cash. Wow, I'm gonna have to think about moving.
It just sucks, man. My girl being a teacher, if I had made enough money for her to not work, we'd be in Texas already. But the fact things kind of slowed down, then she still has to work, and her teaching credentials do not carry. Her tenure does not carry. It's very, very hard. It's very, very hard for us to go outside of New York, unfortunately. And she gets pissed that I blame it on her, but she don't watch your show. No offense to you, but she's working.
Right. let's see here. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely that house is in my area is 1.1 million. Yeah, I mean, that's just crazy. Like I
We
figured,
lose Fromie.
what was
Oh, we
that?
lost Fromie.
We lost Fromie.
The only one that knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, right. He's
Kidding,
there,
BigA.
but he's
Kidding.
you will need to contact this person, Mike, before you can add him. Fromie, I don't know if you're still listening. It's saying he's still here. But I can't bring him in. Your mic isn't working, Fromie. Let's see. Keep real estate in Long Island, rent it out, move to Central or South America. Yeah, you could do that too. Let's see. I can even buy an empty lot for that around here. Yeah, 8. That's what I'm saying. So Denny O'C's in Canada, and he's saying that type of house, 1,500 square foot house is 850,000. Now is that in Canadian? It's still a lot of money.
Can I tell you a sad story real quick?
I love sad stories. They really make it upbeat day for me. Go ahead.
Tiny violin. What's sad for me? Maybe funny for you guys, but so when you're getting out of high school, you think you got the world ahead of you. You got to fucking take over, right? You get out, man. So my dad in 1980 paid $30,000 for my childhood home. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now this thing was paid off, and then he remortgaged some of it or refinanced some of it or whatever. So there was very little due. I think it was like 10, 11K. And then when I, got out of high school and shit, me and my dad, we kind of got along, but, whatever. And we used to go out all the time. I was like, just sell the fucking house, get the fuck out of here. I'm going to go on my life, yada, 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 right? Typical teenage angst bullshit,
Right.
Man, if I would have known back then what I know now, because at one point he had left and gone to Arizona with some chick, and I took over the house, and I basically had a house with like $5,000 due when I was paying the mortgage every month, paying the taxes, which was like $1,700 every 6 months back then. It was like nothing, right up, bro. Now I'm looking around at prices and how much money, dude. I could have still been living in my childhood home, paid off. That house is worth like $600K right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's sad, dude. That's sad,
it
bro.
Is
like,
sad.
But
I mean,
at the time, I was like, I'm gonna get all my life, and well, I guess
it's happened for a reason. I mean, yeah, the housing market, though, I can say it looks like in a lot of places, I think it's going to burst. It's also location, right? I was talking about to BigA about it's all very dependent on your area where you are. Mo is always going to be expensive.
I'm one of the most expensive places in the world.
Right, where BigA is always going to be expensive. I'm sure where Fromie is. Where I am is it's decent. It just depends. There are always these little islands within areas that may have a bubble or may not do well. In other areas, I know in Florida, I don't care where you're like Tampa, that area is going to crash. If you want to get a good deal out there, I mean, the new builders are dropping their prices $50,000 to $100,000, and they're just trying to get out of them because there's so much. So those areas.
Last year, we talked about maybe moving to Tampa, because
it's a fun, and if you can get on the water, that's where I'd want to be. If I ever moved
Tampa was dope.
On the water, yeah, definitely.
I got stranded in Tampa. My cousin was at a court date, and he was like, "You might not have a ride home." And so I spent the day in Tampa walking around. I was like, "Hey, if I'm gonna get stranded somewhere, this place is pretty fucking dope." Okay. It was better. It is.
It's fun to be by the water and everything. Is anyone else here seen Duke Kamakart? I have no clue what that is. Any of you know what that is? No clue.
No.
No.
200,000. He bought his Canadian. Now it's worth 750 now. Market around here has been ridiculous, but that's nice. The only problem when that happens is your taxes go up, right? So yeah, some people, especially like the elderly who might have bought 40, 50 years ago, now all of a sudden their house becomes worth more than they can bring in income wise. Maybe they're on Social Security and they get kicked out of the house. Now in Florida, they have the Homestead Act, which is nice. So you can get like $50,000 off the value of your house. It can't go up more than 3% a year. But a lot of places don't have that. So people have to sell their house.
And it turns into a Happy Gilmore movie.
Right. Exactly. We never saw.
Mr.
I never
Gilmore,
saw
your grandma couldn't pay her taxes.
Right. Exactly.
I would have paid them, but I didn't have any money.
Hey, B.
Yeah.
Hey, that house that you had pointed out in Texas, or just right outside of Dallas, at almost $1.2 million home.
Yeah.
Taxes, the property taxes in that area, I just looked it up real quick, is 2.22% every year. Jeez. So that
double 35.
And that's $22,000 a year that you got to
What?
pay in taxes just to own that home.
No, the home, it wasn't 1.2, it was 385.
No, it was that mid-century modern looking one. That
Yeah.
BE
Okay.
had
Hold on.
pulled
Let me
up.
pull
Did
that
they have
one
a
up.
price
now.
on it? I thought you were saying that no, I think he was saying he looked at one here that was $1 million, where he is in St. Louis.
Yeah,
for
at St. Louis I want, but like how much this hat? Like I don't care where you are.
something like that's like 7.
The vaulted ceilings, the you can look at the architecture of this thing. This thing can't even be cheap. I mean, who was talking about modular homes up here? A lot of people know like modular homes are not trailer homes. They're just not stick built. They're made. Oh yeah, you were too. And Tommy here was also. It's actually really a good way to do it. It's cheap. It's just
Does it say how much that one is?
Yeah, it doesn't say. Would it be in the
Try the description. I think under the 3 dots.
Okay. Here we go. Yeah, let's see how much it is.
No, it doesn't say.
Oh, I want to know so bad, right? Like maybe under here, under comments. I love how there's a TV in the washroom. Of course you got. I mean, of course you got that. North Dakota has homes like these, all priced at $800,000. That's what I'm saying. Even a crappy area like here, you couldn't afford to get. Yeah, you wouldn't get this good of a deal.
Yeah.
So I just looked it up here on Long Island. Property taxes here are actually higher than that, 2.34% where I'm at. So I'm actually getting a bargain if I'm paying 2.2 down in Texas.
If 1.2 is 22,000, 350 would be what, 1/3 of that?
Like 7,000, about 8,000. That's still like let's see.
Remember, you're offsetting that they don't have the state income tax. That's why their property tax is higher. They're making up for no income
Makes
tax.
sense. That's exactly what they do in Florida. And then in Missouri, we have state income tax, we have personal property tax, which nobody even understands what the hell that is. That means if I own a boat or a car, I got to pay taxes on that every year.
We got that too.
Ridiculous. Oh, you have that in New York? That's to me, that makes no sense. Makes more sense.
I paid a property tax on my car. I'm like, what is this bullshit, man?
Yeah, I already paid taxes. Why am I getting double, tripled every year? I'm paying for it. Trust me, I don't like it. It makes no sense in a state like Missouri to have that. Yeah, I don't understand. It's a little crazy that we have that here. But we pay 6% tax to the state of Missouri. So that it may not be so bad on a 355,000.
8.75. Yeah, 8.75.
That's crazy. But this place would be nice. I feel like, how about this place? They won't put the price on something like this because they know it's not 385.
God, I love that overlook of the living room and shit, man. It's so sick.
Oh, we've been looking at houses with the sunroom or a big room off the back with the windows onto a pool. I don't want a pool, but she does. Like that. Not quite as crazy as that, but like the houses are really nice that have like that 2-story room with the big windows overlooking the backyard. That's the type of thing we'd love to get into. We're just trying to figure out. There's
one thing about these houses, though, all these houses in Texas. Now, you guys probably don't have the same concern, but I do because I'm sheltered. Snakes, poisonous spiders, scorpions, all sorts of fucking wildlife and shit that exists down there that I don't have to deal with here on Long Island. I had a close encounter with a black widow down in Florida and a recluse, actually. But the widow actually came right down past my face, and I just happened to, like, sway. I was going out the hotel door. But, yeah, man, like, I don't know. I'm not used to living with that type of shit, and I know it's kind of crazy down there, right? So,
well, I don't think it's you can deal with it. I mean, there's a lot of cement at the front of this house. You just take all the trees down. You do it like in Florida where you just don't have any vegetation. Like so this, you're not going to have that.
These are the
like coyotes and hogs.
These are the 2023 tax rates, and the other one was City of San Juan. It's 68 cents per $100 of value.
Okay.
So that would make it under 3,000 for that 355,000. The other one was in McAllen, Texas. That's $1.01, so basically like $3,550.
I want it.
Too early for math.
I mean, are these houses like? Is there something wrong with them? Are they built on like a big open hole in the ground? I mean, is this a
No,
sinkhole?
Texas is flourishing, bro. Like Texas is like the best place to move, right? It's just blowing up, man.
Oh,
That's
look
the
at
place to go.
this. Well, no, I get it, but that doesn't mean
That's why they want to entice people to come there, man. You know?
is that. But it's not being subsidized by the city to make this for cheap. How are they making these homes for so cheap? That's what I want to know.
Because they do a bunch of them at the time, so you have like the they're pretty streamlined. You know, you're building a lot of the same design, so you're using a lot of the same
Blueprint.
material, using a lot of the same labor that can do it pretty a
Bro,
lot.
look at that overlook.
Doing the
You
same
see that
thing.
Oh
little
yeah, I
cutout?
know. It's
That,
totally.
the little cutout over the kid, that was fucking, that's dope, man.
Look at that. I mean, holy
Right there.
cow,
I'd be up
right
there
to the
spraying
top,
stuff with a
yeah.
fucking water gun and shit when she's trying to cook.
Oh, by the way, just totally off the subject. I went camping and somebody told me about this gun in a video game. It shoots salt. It shoots table salt to kill flies. Has anyone heard of this thing?
Yes, my boy Dave, his dad used to sit on the fucking porch with a shotgun shooting salt pellets at bees.
Oh,
He would make his own. He would make
do you
his own
think I could
thing.
make- Go ahead.
The salt one, it's like a little toy one. They've had that for like 20 years. I remember like the local supermarket even would sell them.
Oh, really?
It
I'm
just
so out
uses
of it.
table salt and it knocks.
Yeah, it just kills them. I'm buying one and I'm gonna make videos doing it. I'm just.
But then you
gonna
have
be
like salt all around where
all
like
over
you
your
cook-
house. I'll just get the dog. She'll lick it up. She'll lick it up. Or get a pregnant woman that needs the salt or something. But yeah, I they were talking about. I'm like, oh, that sounds fun. I'll just do videos of me killing flies in the house. Not that I have that many flies. Look at all these houses. I just
And say, oh, I love the American flag.
see. This is what
America,
I
brother.
want. Yeah,
Yo,
we
down there in Texas, they
camping.
love it.
Yeah, well, guess what? We were camping and we had our flag out. Everyone had their flags. That was nice.
Love it.
Very nice.
It's gorgeous.
Look at that house.
I
I always
tell you
wanted
to take
the
my
double
flag down, they
stairs.
get a boot at their ass.
Nobody's gonna tell you. You won't get that here. We really want a ranch though. We like the footprint, but I guess if you're getting this big of a house, what does it matter? We're afraid we're gonna fall down and die. That's the
A lot of those houses square footage are not as big as they seem. It's the high
high
ceilings are getting.
ceilings.
Obviously that one's pretty big, but I'm saying like the one
Like
for
this?
Look
yeah,
at that,
that's probably like an
275.
1,800 square foot house.
But does this have a basement? If it's got a basement, it's got another 27.
No, it's Texas. You're not going to have basements.
Oh, no basements down there? Oh, we lost Fromie. I didn't even know we lost him.
Only in the Alamo.
There we go. You back on, Fromie?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Okay.
Yep.
So no basements in Texas. Do you have basements in anywhere in California?
The earlier homes that were built in the late 1800s to the early 1920s have basements because that was a
cooler.
cold space where you can store
Yes.
food.
Right.
And you have get a couple blocks of
Root
ice
cellar.
on there.
Yep.
And there you go. And fast forward going to the 50s and 60s, they're
bunkers.
they're
Bunkers,
done.
exactly. That's what I think. I remember my uncle in Chicago. He had a house. It was like a house with a loft. Then he had his basement, and then he had another room, which was a wine cellar that went down even further. I'm like, oh my god, that'd be a perfect bomb shelter right there.
You guys seen the movie Blast from the Past with Brendan Fraser?
Oh yeah, where they get
and
locked
Alicia Silverstone?
in. Yeah. They got
Oh,
locked
dude,
in.
I love that. Christopher Walken, bro. That movie's so good, man. I have to watch that shit.
Yeah, I would definitely build a little bunker in my house. Look at this thing. Holy cow. I'm in the wrong business. See, this is the type of thing, these mid-century modern, that modern look square. A lot of people don't like this, but I like it.
Oh, I love it.
Actually, they're building a house just like that, like a block and a half, like 10 doors down.
I love it. I mean, I think they're kind of coming back a little bit. There you go.
Yeah.
249. This is perfect. Like I'll buy like 5 of these and I'll
That's
be good
sick.
to go.
Yeah, those mid-century moderns are kind of modeled after the Frank Lloyd Wright style.
Yes, love Frank Lloyd Wright.
Same here. Like that waterfall house he has.
Yeah, in Pennsylvania. Yeah.
That is gorgeous.
Like, could you imagine making that building. And I loved his philosophy. His philosophy wasn't necessarily really big. It was using the space, using every bit of the space. So sometimes he'd make like an 850, 900 square foot house, but it would feel amazing. It would feel big because it had the high ceilings and every crevice had a reason or a purpose within the house. But then you get like these crazy big houses, which are really cool. Yeah.
You guys see those, you guys might actually have them. I don't, but those cool new sinks. They have like this, almost like because you mentioned waterfall. It has like this waterfall thing. You guys see this?
That's old. Like you turn it on and it just flows over. They've had those forever.
I keep seeing them now, like these modern houses. We're looking at them. I'm like, shit,
them back.
I want a sink like that, bro. That's just dope.
They were really big in the early '90s. I remember going.
Were they? I've never fucking seen one.
I went to how, I mean, this kid lived across from the people that owned, remember Tiger Electronics? I mean, the guy had money, but like we went in and I saw the flowing faucet. I'm like, holy cow, that's the coolest thing. But that was like 1990, I think, or maybe 1991. They've been out for a while, but see this stuff. Yeah. Please and thank you. Like, look at this little thing. I'd be happy. This looks nice.
Yeah, man.
Hey, BE.
Yeah.
I think you need to get into real estate, brother, because that's the same excitement level I have every day when I go and look at property.
It is exciting.
Wait to get to the inside and look. Like I just drove back from Pismo Beach in California.
Hey, I love Pismo.
I got a client who's buying a $5 million strip mall down there.
Oh wow!
And so I had to go down to look at it, and just from the outside, I had no idea what the inside looked like, and I wasn't really impressed. I get inside this thing, and it was like decked out to like the tens.
Oh,
I'm like, this place is worth every bit of 5.4. Go for it. And it's a big commission payday for Fro. So I mean,
yeah, it's definitely big. Well, we've been watching that Buying Beverly Hills, and I'm like, I don't know if you've ever watched it on Netflix, but you're like, they'll go in. It's fun to look at the house. They'll be like, yeah, that was updated in 2015. That needs to be redone. And they'll be like, the difference, they're $15 million homes. Oh, this isn't a $15 million home. This is 10 million. That guy's
talking about Josh.
Yes.
I can't remember his name.
He's friends with all the famous people in.
Yeah, he's a realtor to the celebrities.
Yes, exactly. I mean that show. Shelby Cobra likes that. And so I'll watch it. Josh Allen, is that his name? No.
Altman.
Josh Flagg.
Oh, maybe.
Isn't it Josh Flagg? Is that his name? Hold on.
Or Altman?
Maybe it is Altman. I think it is Altman, isn't it? Something like that. I don't know. And then they got the guy from Spain who's there who owns the whole. Isn't that him? He owns all. It's like $2 billion company or something per year is what they're doing, or $3. I don't know. It's all over the country. But there's a couple agents on there. I mean, I just pulled it up right now. These houses that they're selling. Holy cow!
I went to this. My clients, they owned an airline. I can't say which one. NDA. They sold their airline,
Must be nice.
Yeah, I know, right? So they, bro, you should come on up to the house, and we'll have lunch, and we discuss some more deals that they've got properties for me to sell for them, like just pocket deals. And I get into their house. I had no clue what I was getting myself into. They literally flew in cathedral doors from a French monastery that was getting torn down.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah.
And they have a smart church in their house. Who does that?
What? Wow. Why not? Yeah. If you've got the money, I mean, hopefully if they owned an airline, it was Frontier and they sold it. That's how they did that.
I could say some.
No, I know you can't say, but that's funny.
But yeah, so I get passed around in their circle of friends, and these individuals have a lot of money and
mucho dinero.
So I've been their exclusive realtor for commercial and residential.
Wow.
So I must be doing something right, because they keep using me, and it's been years now. So I've just doing their little circle will pay for all the bills, and I don't need to branch outside of that.
Right.
But yeah, it's it's once you get to that level of money, it's you start seeing things that normal human beings wouldn't be accustomed to seeing, and you're just like, wow. I get flabbergasted every time I go to one of these new estates, because there are estates. They got security guards, armed security
I'm
guards
sure they
before I
have
could even
to.
get in. And now they know me by name, so when I pull up, they just kind of like, "Hey, Fro, come on in," and we'll chit chat
Ooh,
for a little
that's
bit.
cool.
Yeah, and
I mean, it's
24-hour
fun.
security.
As just to say, to get to
sorry?
see these big properties that most people don't get to see the insides, and these people do whatever. They don't even care. I mean, a lot of times they probably can't. If it was like a Michael Jordan in Chicago, you build a house for you, right? Like, so it's hard for him to sell it. These people don't even care, right? They're building this house for them, right? It's their forever house, basically.
I've driven by Michael Jordan's house. Well, the one that he had in Lake Wiley out when he was in North Carolina, and he has a full-on gymnasium there. And he'd bring the kids every summer and have like a little summer league at his house. So these houses are just they're gaudy. They're just so gaudy. I just but then they give back in their charitable donations, and so yeah, man, the clientele, you got to get in. Like, if you have any inkling just to see if you're good at it, if that thrills you just to see all these properties all the time, that's what kind of enticed me to
It's so
go
interesting. Yeah, I'd actually thought about just doing it for wait, why is that? Shouldn't it stay with it? Oh, because I didn't go into these guys. There we go. I just pulled this up to see what else they had, because I'm sure this just keeps going. But yeah, no, I love seeing these houses, and just even like us looking at the houses. Of course, a lot of times these houses we're looking at are not tear downs, but like they need a good redo on them, which is fine. We would do that. Maybe to get more land or a little bit bigger house. But if these are, I mean, if who was saying in here these are cheaply built? Was it Digital Toys with Tommy? Some of this stuff doesn't look, I don't know. That's probably like cultured marble in the showers. So it's probably
that one. That's not going to be real marble on the ground.
Right? No, of course not. Of course not.
The counters could be that center.
I mean, I'm putting AstroTurf over that shit anyway. I hate fucking hard floors like that. You know what I'm saying? I made that shit a football field around the whole house, dude.
Oh man, I love Mo, man. Mo's got all the ideas, man. That's the guy. Right,
he wouldn't want this. I hate this green, but this is 400,000.
Ugly.
It's horrible. Like, for me though, I don't want to be on top.
See, that's Dallas Fort Worth, so that's not even too far out the city.
Right, 403. I mean,
yeah, built-in green screens all over the place. That's pretty dope.
I mean, are these new price? Like, why aren't these prices in St. Louis or my area? This is crazy. Like this is perfect.
But like,
this is a shitty place.
The finishes makes a huge difference in price. Like,
they do.
Yeah,
BigA. You have windows that are like $200, or you can. I have like the Hurricane windows are like $1,800 for just a small window.
Right, of course. Like
the tile, like you can go like the fake tile, or you go like
the thickness,
have like Crema Marfil, that 2 foot by 2 foot. That all that little stuff like adds up super quick. You can go with like a GE stove, or you can for like $2,000. It's all stainless, or you can go with a Wolf or a bike.
A Wolf or something. Yeah.
Are we just not using linoleum anymore? Like, what's up with linoleum?
No, they do use the engineered wood.
Or Well, they use the hardwood plank.
Oh, the wood laminates.
Yeah, which are not necessarily cheap. Some of
that. No, I'm talking about the ones that you unstick the back and then you stick it to the ground like it's.
Oh yeah, no, these places aren't. That's what I would do in a basement, right? Like, just be like, screw it, who cares? I'm just gonna put this on here. No, but like my countertops,
cheaper houses you're showing, like they might have like the cheaper finishes, but they've put it together so well that it just looks amazing. And
but like like that double stairway I'd like, but you still have the beams. Those beams are not cheap. I got a beam.
I'm not saying
I opened up my kitchen and I put one beam that was like 9 feet, and I don't know how much he told me it was.
But like even just stairs, like you could there's a difference between having pine on there that's stained with like a dark walnut or having actual like Brazilian cherry. Like
Right,
average person
right.
taking a glance might not look at it, but you're talking like thousands and thousands of dollars difference just on a stair. It's
What about? I mean, there's also. I almost did this in Florida. I was looking at like the metal buildings, they like this barnuminium. I almost did something like this, and I had a deal to get the steel, and I had it all worked out, and I didn't do it, and I should have. I would have made so much money just selling the package. But yeah, Bitcoin BMW was looking at that. I was to say my countertops. I did quartz countertops in the kitchen. I did it in let's see, the half bath here, and then upstairs. And I think it was like 15 grand for the countertops. So depending on the thickness, you could do that cheaper. If you go with granite, if you do quartz, the thickness of it, the finishes, the way they do, the bull nose, if you do that, how you finish the edges, you can be more expensive or less money. But I mean, even if this was done with some cheap stuff, there's still a lot here, right?
Oh yeah, I'm just saying like there's ways that you could build the same house that looks fairly similar for like 50% more, depending on like
at least. But even this crappy in California would be, wouldn't this be like 7, 8, 10 million with crappy finishes? I mean, I just can't. I don't know how much land is on this thing.
Even granite, from one granite pattern to another, can be like
makes
crazy
a difference.
Expensive
For sure. Oh, there's 1963. I never saw the 1963.
Look at Mo's working out.
Hey, I sold it. Who bought it? I'm gonna see. I sold something. Let's see what I sold. All right, I sold my 420. Oh, I didn't.
Oh, you sold the 420?
I sold the 420. I had the 420 common, and I made 91.49 on it. Well,
wow! Congrats.
I think I paid 35, so I didn't make that much. But still, my account now. I've got my 1922. I knew that would sell for 100. I almost thought it was a little too cheap, but now it's gone.
I mean, I lost money, so
right. And don't forget, I still have two. I've got the Ultraware and 19, and I got the 1922 Spider-Man. So I've got that at 192.20. If it sells, it sells. If it doesn't sell, I'm keeping it. Unless there's a real collector, then I would consider selling it for less. But there you go. Very happy with that. Started the day off. How much did I make today? Not much, but I was at 718. I'm at 733. So okay, not too bad. I'll take it. It's not a
Just
job.
so you guys know, I actually already have a church in my house, so get on my level.
That's right. Like it may not be as extravagant, but yes, you could have a church.
No, I mean, my church is pretty extravagant. I have a floating dice above my head in my church. All right, so again, when you can figure out how to levitate dice, you let me know. All right.
Talk to Ronnie for that.
Hey Mo, the doors to this that they flew in from France, I put my hands on it, and there's something to be said about believing in having a strong belief in a higher power. Like it was very eye-opening and like it was food for the soul.
And you could feel the energy.
You could, I don't know how to explain it, but I think it must. I don't know. Like I've always been a firm believer of a higher power, but this just kind of solidified my beliefs. And I want to say the monastery is built like in the 1400s.
That's so cool that they got that.
Yeah,
That's
and
sick.
so I know, and yeah, and this is why I do what I do, because I love it. I enjoy it. If there goes a couple of days where I just hate it, I'd pull the plug. But there hasn't been. I mean, there's always a bad day here and there, and that's all because of clients. But just seeing, because you have clients that just, expect the world, and you got to bring them back down to earth and tell them, hey, that's pretty much impossible. But the ones that do understand and the ones that make the job worthwhile, and, those are the ones that keep you going. And just seeing stuff like that, I mean, it's, their house had just so many more. I mean, walking into the dining, they had this dining table that seats 50. Who has that?
Castles, kings and queens, right? The ones where they're sitting 150 feet apart from each other.
Yeah. And their house has a 360 degree of lakefront property. So they're on the
Wow,
lake.
that's so cool.
Yeah,
By the
they're
way,
the highest
what's going on
house.
my collectibles? I was saying.
Hey,
Oh,
MC.
hey, my collectibles.
Yeah, I mean that's
Probably
gotta be
seeing the
so.
prices now because he's in California. It's like, what is this?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, we got off on like a
house tangent
Texas house tangent.
because there's such a bargain out here. I guess in like Canada, they're expensive. If you're in Montreal, it's outrageous. He's in Vancouver, right? It's still outrageous up in Canada. Everything out there is just ridiculous. I mean, Toronto is the worst, I think, actually, for prices. The Church of Mo seats 50. Here, I'll take this house.
No, the Church of Mo seats 69, dude. Come on now.
Of course. Where is? I don't have a charger.
My boy Viper.
Yeah, I mean, I've actually used to want to go into real estate. I'd probably just do it for myself. Like if I did it and wanted to do some investments or something, but it was something I actually thought about doing for a while. So we'll have to see. But these houses are insane. I just want a lot of land. I really want like 3 acres.
I'm too much of a hoarder to be a real estate agent. I just buy them all if I had the money.
You buy them all, right?
You know what I mean? Just like with PFL, started off with like 4 Phillies. Now I'm at like 400. I'm like, you know what? We gotta figure some shit out. Speaking actually, which real quick, BE. We actually finally got one of our damn Phillies up to an S-, so there could be some money on the horizon if we get a lucky breed. Yeah, finally.
Kidding me?
Because that Joyride line has been shit trying to get it up.
I don't know how you got that to go. I mean,
Luck.
these days that's like a C-, but
right? Well, because like
still,
I said,
that's
it's
really great. I mean, you obviously know what you're doing. I mean, you've got all the tools. So
yeah, but even when you know what you're doing, you can't fix broken horses. Right. So you have to take possibility versus probability, right? That's the model right now in PFL. So the probability was that Joyride line was never going to produce anything good.
Right.
But we finally got one that actually made like $80 in racing, which covered a lot of my breeding costs for us. But we finally got one that was racing a little bit. And then one of the fillies retired with actually pretty damn good stats compared to the mom. So, but that took 9 or 10 attempts. You know what I mean? So,
right. And that's the
possibility versus probability. So, we finally got lucky. But we finally got up to an S-. So the future might be bright. More than likely.
I mean, that's pretty. That would be pretty cool. There he is. You're back, Fromie. I see you. I don't know if it's me or you that's getting you kicked off here.
Yeah, if he's on mobile, maybe. Could be an issue.
He might be on mobile.
Yeah, I just checked the comic. The prices are actually holding. You know how like usually by now is where
it would crash. Yes, for sure. Because this is what people wanted. Nobody's selling. All the good mints are gone.
$7.99 on the common.
What are we on the ultra rare? Is it time for me to sell now?
Well, uncommon $4.99, rare $7.10, ultra rare actually went up a little, $19.60. So it was because remember it was all the way down.
It got down to like 16. So everything's kind of holding. Never saw we heard
Secret
the
1933. So
and I said
down a little bit.
Doing bad. So everything is doing. I mean, again, the common on this looks just insane. I like the common the best out of all the covers, and that's not always the case. But yeah, I mean, this did well. I got rid of one at $679. I sold that $420 for $99. I've got my 1922 common. I really don't want to sell it unless somebody gives me that almost $200, and then I'll sell that ultra rare at some point. But yeah, I'm getting my jemmies back. It's a hard thing to do these days. Look at this thing. See, this just kind of looks like, I don't want that cookie cutter looking house. I don't want a McMansion that looks like every other house. I want something that's kind of unique.
If you lived where I live, you would take anything. You would take a fucking shoebox your size. Trust me.
Yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing. Even here, Mo, like Shelby Cobra's like, she's itching to get out of where we're at. She's like, I need a house. I need with my son here, and we just need a bigger space, but we also want the bigger garage and all of that stuff. And it's like, we'll take whatever. If it's a fixer up, we got to fix it. We'll take it. If it's a 2-story with a pool, which I don't want, we'll take it. I mean, it's like whatever we can get is what we're going to get.
I just need a foundation that's solid. You know what I mean? Like, as long as I know that and I get that checked out, everything else, I'd rather do myself anyway. Like, I'd rather gut the shit. I know between my family and everybody else, I got somebody that could do pretty much anything from construction to finishing a house. So
That's like BigA. That's what he does. He does
yeah.
all
So I
his
mean,
wiring and
I would much rather do that shit myself.
Yeah, I subcontracted my whole house here, like this house.
I don't even have to subcontract. I just hit up my cousin, like, yo, let's get lit, do some electrical.
Well, no, I actually
hit up my uncle, come on over and break out the wet saw. Let's do some tile work. You know what I mean? Like,
this house was a 1-story house that got flooded in Katrina. So when I got it, we took it down to the studs. And so basically I reused like the outer walls of the first floor, some of the under slab plumbing and the slab, like everything else was like a full rebuild. And I had to have architects draw like plans to add the second floor and whatchamacallit. But everything I did, like the wiring and stuff, I did a lot of the plumbing myself. I mean, I was here like 8-9 hours every day.
It would take forever.
Yeah, nobody would have done the quality of work I did because I was working on my own house. I did so much like extra work. But I know my house is solid. It's not going to get wiped out by a hurricane or anything. I'm not going to have any issues later in the years. I kind of over built everything,
which is good.
Smart.
Very smart.
Yeah.
Very smart.
But like I was telling BE, like at the hottest months of New Orleans, my house at 4,000 square feet used $270 in electricity.
That's crazy to me. That's really good. Like that's a good bill.
And I'll be under 200 for like the remaining this month, and then I actually go under 100 for like the colder months. It's just really efficient. It's all spray foam. I have the hurricane windows. I have double sealed roof with hurricane shingles.
But you had to do that because the insurance otherwise would have gone crazy.
Well, I changed the I already had like double pane windows. I changed to hurricane proof windows that has the laminated glass.
Yes.
To get my wind insurance back down. And then I had to replace the roof. So once I had it replaced, I did the durations shingles.
C-Spill wants to get one of these for Airbnb. Look at that thing. That is just insane.
Smart move on the windows too. Actually, quick one. I almost got my jugular fucking chopped off by a shard of glass from a hurricane. It was Hurricane Gloria. It was in the 80s. I think it was Gloria. But it was so bad. Like I had an umbrella in my hand. I'm a light dude, especially back then as a kid. I jumped off like this little half divider wall that we had. And my friend's mom was like watching me run to the house because it was so bad outside, dude. And I like floated up like Mary Poppins, like 10 feet in the air with a fucking umbrella. No joke. So I get to the house. I like float down. I get to the house. We're standing at this big ass bay window at the kitchen. And we're like looking outside. And she's like, you boys better get away from that window. You know, and we're like, all right. No less than like a second and a half. And we cleared the doorway from the window. Fucking glass. Boom. Just fucking right past my fucking face. I was like, holy shit. And my boy was already through. Thank God. If he was behind me, he would have got just fucking sliced up. That was crazy. But yeah, it's smart, dude. Especially if you got like kids around, stuff like that. Those windows break, bro, you're gonna get fucked up. So
for sure. But that's like bulletproof. What he got at this point.
Yeah, not to say, but yeah, this is the 80s,
like a
so
car
we can have that.
Like
yes, right. Like it will
2 layers of glass with like a flexible layer in between. So, like I think with a bat, it would take 8 to 11 minutes to get through it with a bat.
Yeah, it would create like a hole, right? It wouldn't even create like.
Dude, that
I mean, eventually you'll break.
You'll get through. I had
beating on it.
I had
stop
at my QSR in Florida in Hillsborough County. Somebody tried to break in one of my other places, and so it's illegal to. In a restaurant, you're not allowed to have a lock from the inside. You got to have where you can just undo it, lock it and undo it. Well, I said, screw that. Cause somebody's going to break.
Oh, you can't have like a double deadbolt.
You can't have right. You can't it's gotta be right. Yeah. You gotta be able from inside. But I'm like, screw that. I don't want them to be able to like break through and then unlock it from inside. So I made it the key, not caring what happened. And sure enough, after I changed that after another incident at my other place, these 2 kids were taking a bat to the door, to the window. And man, they were there for like 10 minutes. And finally they got through. And sure enough, they put their hand through and they went to go try to unlock it. There was nothing there. I just laughed looking at the video. And then I was crying when it was going to be like I think it was like a $1,200 fix to do it. But I'm like, at least they didn't get in to like destroy everything in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, those windows are pretty, pretty good. Obviously I got those in Florida. So, but yeah, you definitely
my windows came from Florida. It was a Miami-Dade company. They got one of the best ratings for performance.
The wind protection, performance. Yeah. That's what you want. That's absolutely what you want. I guess we lost Fromie. What time is it? I'm gonna have to get going here in a second. I got a few more minutes.
It's opening day, NFL, man. So I'm gonna probably get rolling. Probably do a little Madden. Get ready for the game tonight. I know you guys aren't big NFL guys, but it's football season, boys.
It is. Is that crazy though? It's football season. We even have like hockey is starting now to practicing and stuff like that.
Yeah, hockey will fire up next month, I believe, early October.
Yeah.
But let's not skip ahead. We got football starting.
We got to deal with football, right? I'm just saying it's all happening. This is that time of the year. Exciting stuff happening. Here he is. He is back. He was buying some stuff off of Veve. Here's from me. There he is. There he is.
Oh man, I was driving on the backside of a mountain, and I literally lost reception until I got completely around. Oh my gosh!
You need to get
Starlink. Yeah, because I'm on the road still, and I probably do. I probably do.
I'm still looking.
I miss out on anything good?
No, nothing like
the hurricane-proof windows.
Yeah, we were talking about hurricane-proof.
Exhilarating.
Nowhere. Definitely don't want that. Although I'd go in Montana and be in the middle of nowhere. That I'd take.
At the 6th stairwell right there. I love that.
Hey, what's BigA? I was watching. What's the name of that guy that you thought I looked like with the family? And they're like, chocolate chip cookie.
Isn't it?
Oh, the Costco guy. Yes, you do actually look like the dad. Holy shit.
I'm gonna make fun of those guys. I mean, that's.
But now that I saw a full body, he's kind of got a little bit of gyno and a little flabby. I don't think. I've actually, you know what? I've never seen you stand up. You could have a huge beer gut.
I could have a huge beer gut. I have for Mo. I mean, I'm a little heavier when I've stood up for him. He's saying I could have a huge beer gut. And
I've never seen him. I've never seen him stand up.
I'd stand up, but I'm like naked waist down, so it ain't gonna happen this time.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Right. So this is definitely the reason I stream it. I don't have to get fully dressed. How about this? There we go. But yeah, so I actually never really watched it.
But you see that community there from that overhead? You can kind of see the city off in the distance, and
right,
like a new subdivision.
They bought the land for $5 and they're building homes. But still, the house is expensive. It's 200 square foot or 100 square foot, whatever it is. I think here it's averaging about the sales prices between $250. You go to New York, what is it, 2,000? And same in California, 3,000. I mean, what is it per square foot? It's a lot, right? Here it's cheap.
Per square foot, I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't think you can even build for under 200 a square foot. Unless you're
you can't even buy a square foot here anymore. Everything's already taken up.
Right, you can't even buy it. Exactly.
Everything's already built on.
Yeah, I just don't want something that just looks big. This kind of just looks like I'm at the school library at a school, at the school.
Yeah,
that's a closet?
No, this is going down into their.
You're walking down your 2-story dream closet. I'm saying this is I can live in this.
Closet. Oh, I
can live in this entire space.
Right. Yeah.
I was just in the corner.
I didn't realize that it was a closet. I thought it was just going down to the main area. Holy cow. All right. Well.
I like the carpeting. I didn't know we were still using carpeting in 2024, but I like it.
Yeah, no, I think that's
I gotta have carpet in my bedrooms. All my bedrooms have carpet.
Yeah, I hate when you put them on their knees and it's hardwood floors, you know what I mean? You gotta make sure you have a little padding. I get it. I get
it. Kills me.
Fromie, good to see you again, man. Good to hear from you. BigA, he gives me shit all the time. I'm always sick of him. But Fromie, man, always good to chat with you, man. Hope all is well, brother.
Yeah. Same with you, man. I saw that you moved into a new place. I hope
Well, we
you
did, and
enjoy
then
it.
we were back because we had some situations where I almost killed some
Oh.
people, and yeah, it's the whole ordeal. I didn't want my mother winding up on the street, so now I'm pivoting back to something else. But it's a whole long story. But we're alive, you know what I mean? And the fact that we're alive and breathing is a good thing.
Yeah. I
Absolutely.
always I tell people, at least on the right side of the ground. So
Yes, sir. But
Being
yeah, man.
alive is good. So you're gonna head out. I'm probably gonna head out here too. I've got about 2 more minutes. All right, Mo, you're gonna go do NFL stuff. You're gonna go get ready for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna start up a Jets franchise, and we're gonna see if we can win the
Nice.
Super Bowl with them. Because Lord knows I'll never do it in real life.
Oh wait, so you're a Jets fan? That explains why you're always upset.
Yeah, they say dentists and Jets fans are the most suicidal people on the planet. And yeah, I would hate to be a dentist because I had plenty of Jets fans, and it's not fun.
Does the word butt fumble trigger you?
No, because I always hated Mark Sanchez, so I never really expected that team to do much. I was a big Rex Ryan guy though, so. But yeah, it's just being a Jets fan as a whole is nauseating. But
I mean, being a Saints fan for like the first 50 years was pretty bad. Then
you're not 50. How old are you?
No, I'm not 50. I'm saying like
you didn't go through the pain. Don't talk to me about the pain of your ancestors. I'm talking about me personally as a Jets fan has suffered through some of the craziest shit. Let me tell you about the big letdown to Denver. It was like 98 or some shit. That was like one of our best chances when we got Testaverde off the couch. Like imagine being up going into the fourth quarter by like 17 points or 16 points and blowing the lead. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and never doing it again. It's rough life being a Jets fan. Don't talk to me, Mr. Drew Brees. All right. Multiple championships, the pride of fucking New Orleans. Don't talk to me about this. Listen, I'm not talking football with you, BigA. You trigger the crap out of me.
that was like 10 years of like the history. I have.
And
like
you're still living it up. You still get to tell the stories about. I remember watching Drew Brees come over and doing magical things. When do I have these stories, BigA? When do I get to have? We had Aaron Rodgers. How did that work out? 4 plays, the man fucking tears his Achilles.
Yes, you had Joe Namath.
1969, BigA.
So
why don't we go back to the? We already talked about the Cold War once today with fucking underground bunkers. Let's do it again. Let's go back to Joe Namath and the guarantee. My dad wasn't even banging any chicks at that point. I wasn't even born. What are you talking about? No, I'm only kidding. But
I'm just saying, like, Jets at least had something like they had a championship. They had a good team once. Like the Saints really never had. Like the most they could hang their hats on were like in the early 80s or 90s. They had the Dome Patrol. They had a really good defense, but they never did anything with it.
Same here for the Rams and the Cardinals.
Oh God, here we go. The Rams won Super Bowls.
Yeah, well,
what are we talking about?
Yeah,
this is why you stick to Veve. I can't talk football with you guys. You guys.
How about the Blues? One win in 50 years.
Okay, all right. We got hockey on you. We got the Rangers and the Islanders.
Yeah,
we've done some work, but
what about
when it comes to Jets, I'm ultra triggered. Yeah, what about you, Fro?
My Panthers suck. So yeah,
Panthers.
I can't talk. Yeah,
I know that thing.
I got nothing to say. I'll just go back to my corner.
But here's the beautiful thing about the Panthers.
Actually,
I like the Panthers.
North Carolina, you said.
Yeah, but the Panthers have only been around at least since like 1995. So, yeah, because I was a Kerry Collins fan at Penn State, and he went to Carolina, so I followed the Panthers. I love the colors.
Yeah, the Panthers, when Newton was in his prime years, me and the Panther fans used to get into it.
Oh, yeah. But even before that, I mean, they went to the Super Bowl with Kerry Collins. You know what I mean? That was what, 2003 when they lost? They barely lost to the freaking one of the best teams ever with the New England Patriots. I mean, they barely, like, it was a point, right? Last minute field goal. So, I mean, I still feel your pain, Fromie. But, one day Carolina will win it.
Are we doing a VB Fantasy Football League here? Or is that what we're talking about now? Or?
I know
Wapmamis
was doing one. I don't know if he finished it. He was looking for people. I don't know if he's still here. He was doing one. But yeah, I think there's a place for that. For sure.
Well, I want you and BigA to join with your lack of football knowledge. I want to
Yeah,
take you
I
guys'
mean,
money.
I'll just lose. But yeah, right. You're not taking my money.
But no, seriously, yeah. But no, I'm just looking forward to a good season, man. I'm also a Niners fan from before I was a Jets fan as a kid, Joe Montana. So at least the Niners have won. You know, I got that going for me. But
yeah,
appreciate you guys. You know,
Colin Kaepernick fans. That's why you on the Niners.
no, Colin Kaepernick, big ass. Swear to God, if anybody ever writes a book, if anybody ever writes a book on how to give Mo a freaking coronary, it's going to be you. I don't know how you do it. Like, BE is tried. Like, Fromie's always cool with me. That's why he's my guy. You know what I mean? But BE has tried to piss me off over the years I've known him. It's never really worked. BigA, I don't know how you do it, but you know how to push my buttons, brother. Jesus.
I don't think I've tried to get you upset. I don't think there's ever been any effort into that.
I mean, that was a partial joke, but yeah, Big A will come into my chat and he'll DM me while I'm streaming and know exactly what to send me. That's gonna put me on some like 15-minute rant. You know what I mean? He knows exactly what to do, and it's actually kind of funny, and I appreciate it. But yes, thank you guys for the fun conversation. Yeah, listen, you know, BE was gonna be a little bitch and leave. I'd stick around, but I will blame it on him.
Blame it on me.
You streaming the Happy Tree Friends drop?
Yeah, I think I am. I really don't want to, go against the other guy. I try not to, but this is Happy Tree Friends. I feel like I have to do it, but I'll have like 5 people watching, which is fine. I'm totally okay with that. But yeah,
dude, send me a link because I think I might be free that day. Yeah,
all right, absolutely. I know I've got something set up with a giveaway from Veve. So we're gonna do something with that. So yeah, I'm gonna do something for the 5 people that show up. And we'll just have fun doing the Happy Tree Friends stuff. So yeah,
if Big A and Mo join in, we'll be hanging out again. If you guys are all down.
Fromie, if you're there, I'm there, brother. I need more Fromie in my life. All right.
What's in the box? Yeah. So let's. I'll get that up. I'm gonna be working on that over the next couple days.
Fromie, what's your guess on what's in the box?
Yeah, what's in the box?
What's your guess?
I have zero idea. This one stumps me because David did the little eye thing, and I can't figure it out, man. Like I got my brother Nan and I, we're sitting around just sipping whiskey, and we can't figure it out. We have zero idea. Like your guess is good as mine, Big A, Mo, BE. Like I have no idea, brothers.
I don't know, but look at this. There's a box, right? There's a box there,
right? But the thing is, you got to burn to get it. So
you burn all.
It's going to cost at least 60 minus, and you're burning like collectibles. So it can't be like you open it up and it's another box or some bullshit.
A box in a box.
A box in a. What is the? Yeah, you're going to open it up. There'll be an Amazon box and another box. Question mark plus. What is this? We're getting 50,000 MCP reward points for burning it. I don't know. What are we at? 99,000 plus. I don't know what's going on.
It's interesting. Whatever it is.
I tried to look this up earlier. The only thing they have on a box are these blind box things. What if you got like these like mighty toys here? Oh, you don't see here. Let's see.
What if it's like gold versions of all of them plus MCP points? Would that do anything?
Yeah, that would be cool. Like you get all of them, you get the whole set, but they're not making you burn everything. That's the problem.
I thought it said you. Oh, it didn't say you can burn.
You're burning all of the ones from that day, but not. Right. And this will be the next week. So you're doing Cuddles, Petunia, and Toothy.
Maybe it's a gold Flippy. Is Flippy the biggest character?
Yeah, Flippy would be the biggest character.
A gold Flippy, but then is it as valuable because it's not a first appearance?
What if they're all bloody? Like, there's no blood here. What if you open this box and they're all like murdered, like they would be in the actual cartoon?
Well, there goes your VV sponsorship.
Man, if they open it up and it's a diorama and people just pay like $60 to $100.
Oh no, it won't be. It's gotta be.
Am I the only one on this panel or in this world that likes dioramas? Dude, I used to build them for fun growing up.
Right.
I love them.
Some of them are pretty cool, but it's the fact that like you would have to burn 3.
Oh, I was right. Hey, look at this. It is. There's the alpha. I was close. 100,000 MCP reward for the Happy Tree Friend crafting.
Can we have another int?
There you go.
Yeah, I knew. Well, I saw it. I was looking at this and I'm like, well, that could be 99. I was thinking 50 or 99. We're 100,000 makes sense. So you're going to get a lot of MCP points. which value wise would be more than 60.
For me, with
potentially.
20,000, that would be a big come.
Yeah, that would be big for me too.
keep using all
And we don't know how many editions, but we know it can't be more than 350, right? So it can't be more than 350. And if some people will get multiples of these ultra rares, and they may not even go for this craft just to C block everyone. Well,
Yes,
I'm
they-
interested. I'm interested. Thank you for that, Alpha Mike. I guess this is going to get posted real soon here. 100,000 MCP rewards. When are we going to get the actual video of these? I don't see it yet. I'm going to see if I can quickly get it before we get out of here. If they're, you know how they have sometimes the video online. I'm going to see if we've got it yet. I don't think they posted it yet though. Collectible.
I'm definitely going for this one.
Oh, I have to. I'm like, and I sold enough now to cover the cost, hopefully. So, yeah, I don't see anything up there yet for this. Well, I'll keep an eye. I'll do a video once I can get
I said blog will be updated shortly. So,
yeah. Okay. So there
You know, I do love how Veve is evolving with the demands of the current users, and they're trying new things because you don't know what's going to stick until you try.
And they're trying, and that's what we want, right?
I totally love it. I love it, and this is another avenue. I'm in for it. So it's because some work and some won't, but this one, 100,000 MCP points. I mean, that's a big. Because I mean, how long would it take for someone to garner that many points? If you're getting 1,000 a day, that's got to be at least a little over 3 months. And here you are getting it one shot.
One shot. If you just try to get it for free, you can get 25 by going on to Veve a bunch of times a day and interacting. So it would be hard for you if you don't have MCP points. This is certainly a chance to get some in your bucket and to be able to, you know, for today, like where I just wasted 5,000 because of BigA. I did get 2 ultra rares. I can't be upset about that. But yeah, like again, we're not always going to love what Veve does, but if they keep trying, that lets me know that David, Dan, and my collectibles and the whole Veve fam, they're trying. Like again, they're a business. They're here to make money. They're not necessarily here for us. But they, you know, them trying is what I need to see, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. Today was a good example of what happens when you do things right. And
it's called reading the room, and they did it today.
They read the room, exactly.
Nail on the head, Mo. Nail on the head.
That's right. You read the room, and now you can read the comic in augmented reality.
Now you can read the comic. That's right. And I'm going to cry because I don't have my 420 comic anymore. But I've got that 1922. So, all right. So, yeah, maybe everyone will be all reconvening maybe on Saturday, possibly. I'll be in touch with you guys. Any last words? We'll start with BigA, Mo, and Fromie. We'll go down the line, and then we'll get out of here.
No, go outside, touch grass.
There you go. There's one.
Stay inside, smoke grass. No, this was fun. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, listen, Saturday I should be around. My schedule's kind of back to normal. I'm up at 5 a.m. with the birds chirping, so you know, it's good for the soul. Like Fromie was saying earlier, man, you get this rejuvenation. He was out there touching some holy wood. You know what I mean? Like I'm out there just trying to reintegrate back into the real world. You know, but we'll dial it back in. So hopefully see you Saturday. Thanks for the invite, man.
Yeah, very cool. It'll be cool. And Fromie, any last words from you?
Yeah, you know, thank you once again for the invite. Thank you to all the listeners that chimed in and read all the comments. Even though I'm driving, Saturday I should be at home in my home office, so I'll be able to not lose connection. And yeah, it's you know, everyone's buying what they love, so I love that. And not everybody's going for everything, so you know, it's you got to be careful in this market. It's you know, it's one of the things where nothing is for sure anymore. Nothing's certain. That's why I just tell everybody about you love. That way, if it all doesn't pan out, you still have collectibles that you really, really wanted. So
exactly.
Yeah, and I'm here for that. So yeah, thank you once again, B. Love hanging out with you three. You guys made my morning kicking off just perfectly. I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for coming on, everyone. Thank you for coming in chat. Thank you for hanging out with us. Went a little longer today, like the old days. So good drop. And yeah, I will be here Saturday, and hopefully we'll have these 3 guys here, and we'll have some fun. And we'll see what's in the box, but we know we're going to get 100,000. Actually, I don't know if we'll get all the information because the actual crafting is until a week from Saturday, but at least we'll have the drop to go over and all that stuff. So thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Do something nice for somebody. And until Saturday, peace. I'll see you.